Welcome back to another session of Trails to Azure. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Especially if you live in areas where it's been really hot recently. Last time on Trails, what we did was we beat the intermission, which was very fun and very relaxing, but also quite unique because of the fight that we had to do near the end. And we also got to learn a little about, well, we got introduced to Campanella, enforcer number 0 of the Society Ouroboros. I think Kia was glowing, but we're back. And I think it's pretty much confirmed too. If I looked up a lot of some of the other fortune scenes and whatnot from, I didn't watch all of them, but I looked more of them. Oh, hang on. But yeah, so I looked at some more of the fortune teller scenes, and it's pretty much obvious that who that was in the chair was Lucicola, or Lucicola, or however you pronounce her name. But she was one of the enforcers from Sky. So I won't go into too much depth about her for spoiler reasons, but she is one of them, and she knew one of the main character, or one of the party members in Sky, and it was a pretty cool story about her and whatnot. But at the end of it, basically, you didn't know what her status, I guess, was, or like if she was alive or not, basically. But it's nice to know that she's still kicking and here in Crossbell. So we have some new requests. All of them are not required. So we have a deserted mine, monster, suspicious person investigation, pursuing the counterfeit dealer. Alright. And then gourmet article cooperation. This bugs me. If it's anything like the last game's quest when it comes to recipes, this one might be on our plate for a while. Hahaha, no pun intended. But I like that idea. Hey, Takada. How's it going? Alright. So as usual, a couple things we could do when the next story beats progress is we can go feed Kope on top of the roof. You. Me? Gongaga. You know Gongaga? Impede, alright. And then we got a couple of things at Michelin for room stuff. Oh, this one didn't activate. During this one, you cannot put any decorations in Kia or Lloyd's room until chapter. Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. Oh, hey guys. Is everything okay, Kia? You haven't been the same since you saw Shizuku yesterday. I'll be okay. Hey, Lloyd. Is it hard to fix Shizuku's eyes? Yeah, I suppose so. It doesn't sound like the surgery was a complete failure. She did make some progress. I guess so. Hey, Kido, I know it's tough, but you can't let it get you down forever, right? The last thing Shizuku wants is for you to be sad because of her. He's right, Kia. Shizuku needs her best friend now more than ever. You have to smile for her and be there to encourage her. Yeah, you guys are right. I'm Shizuku's friend, so I have to cheer her up the next time I see her. Thanks, guys. I'm feeling a little better now. Oh yeah, I promised others I'd play with them, so I should get going. Oh, sure. Just be careful out there. Do you think she'll be fine? I can only hope so. Okay, it's about time we got going too. I think Randy's room had a new piece of, yeah. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, the surfboard. I was like, wait, what got added? Alright. How much money do I have? 5,000 Mira! Man. That's it? I do all this work, and I got nothing to pay for? We got new, yeah, well, of course we do. Of course we got new items. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I'll at least spend the money on the Tiger Club, and then I'll upgrade that at downtown. Oh, I need more money. How much sepet do I have? I have a decent amount, actually. A decent amount. But we gotta do some slot stuff, too. I also completely forgot to do Randy and Tio off screen, but it's all good. Okay, while I'm here, EP Cut 1 becomes EP Cut 2. Blind. Do I have any other greens? I have hair. It's not much helpful. Lloyd didn't really gain a whole lot. Lloyd didn't really gain a whole lot here. Probably when he upgrades Wing, he might gain a little bit more, but we'll see. Mute, evade 2, Spirit Breaker, cast 1. I think I only have cast 1 still, yeah. And the mine 2, that's all good. Cast 1, defense 2, move 2, yeah, that's fine. Invigorate, yeah. Cast 1, shield 1, action 1, mind 1. Do I have any other? No. I have EP2, which I can put here. And defense. I can buy defense 2. Defense, action, move, hit 1. Do I have a hit 2? Nope. HP 2? Nope. It's all good. I might pick up another EP Cut 2. I'll pick up a hit 2. Oh, so close to getting cast 2. That's okay. I'll get an action 2. Leg breaker, sleep, move 2. Oh, what? Why is move so expensive? Evade 2. Attack 2, I think I already have. Defense 2, I could use one of, and then HP 2. Action 2, move 2, hit 2. There we go. Who was the other action 2s? Oh, you guys do. I see, okay. Did I buy cast 2? No, I didn't. I only bought EP Cut 2. Which wouldn't be a bad idea for someone like Noel. She's already got... What would change? I get Calamity Edge and Chaos Brand. It's not bad. I lose a little bit of accuracy, which for Noel I think is okay because she's kind of all-rounder. I can live with that. And then I got Mind 2, Tio, hit 2, yeah. Mind 1, EP 2, Mind 1. I mean, 4. Yeah, I mean, I can live with that. And then defense 2, action 1, cast 1, yeah. Mirage. So I need more of you. I lose Icicle Edge if I do that, but nothing really changes. That's fine. Whatever you have right now I think is fine. Evade 2 for you for sure. Invigorate, yeah, it's actually good. Mute, evade 2. One day I'll change this, but mute is a 2, 6. It's not like we have anything else right now that would help with that. I like how Wazzy has more ATS now. Like, if we look at ATS for Null, she has 371, and Wazzy has 416. But she has 663 strength, and Null has 643. I should probably fix that. Like, realistically, I should probably fix that. Yeah, it's fine. What was there before? Why does this give me Gorgon Breath? What? Okay. I guess. I think that's okay. I mean, we'll see. Might play with this a little bit more, but Null's lines are kind of weird, like Randy's. You kind of have to be smart with what you want. I mean, she'll always have Earth, so I'm not worried about that. Especially if I get Cast 2 or like Mind 2 or something like that. Or when this upgrades, I think we'll get something better out of it, but... And then Lloyd, I mean, more evasion would be super nice, but there's only so much I can do there, I think. I could replace this for a move. It's not like I gained anything out of it, actually. 415, 448 to 415. I think I can live with that for an extra move. And then I'll give you more... Can I just finish you off? Yeah, I can. Okay. Not the best, but it's a bit tricky. A bit tricky how I want to spec everybody up. Let's go downtown, upgrade Lloyd's weapon. Yeah, I find it get a little bit trickier to, I think because now that I have 6 party members as opposed to 4, finding it a little bit trickier to spec everybody up to what I want. Yeah, boy. I'm trying not to make everybody super all-rounded, although it just ends up kind of happening that I end up creating all-rounders, but I think for Trails, honestly, having more all-roundedness helps sometimes. No, maybe not in Cold Steel, because you really need Laura in some cases, and you really need Emma in some cases, but I think with Scott, well, I think in some cases, and especially in Zero and Azure, I feel like just having everything helps a lot. Alright, so we have a couple things I need to read too. Crossbow times 5. And I need to buy some battle scopes. No, I don't. Just one of them. When did I get like 10 of these? Alright. Okay. Feature story: the query of an independent crossbow. The referendum approaches. The blistering summer continues, but we hope all our readers are faring well. Here in Crossbell, the independence referendum will be held in 5 days. With each passing day, the populace becomes progressively more restless. The poll will not immediately enact independence, but rather ascertain the will of the Crossbellian people. Citizens are encouraged to think carefully about their decision and vote with the state's future in mind. In this issue, we will analyze the prospects of the independent Crossbell. The significance of independence. Calling Crossbell's history complex may be an understatement. Due to its geographic position, Crossbell became a key point on major trade routes long ago. During the turbulent Middle Ages, the land and its people were ravaged by the tides of war. It is said that in the past 500 years, Crossbell's ownership has changed hands 5 times, and it was only 70 years ago that Crossbell achieved its autonomy. In the years since, Crossbell has become a nexus of international commerce, having already created a modern city with cutting-edge infrastructure like the Orbital Network. What ideals should the state strive for going forward? Crossbell's role and future. As an international economy with open borders, constructing and maintaining stable diplomatic relations is essential. How Crossbell ought to manage its role as an economic center of West Simuria still remains ambiguous. It may be that an international perspective is necessary to clarify said ambiguity. Regardless of the referendum's result, it is unlikely that Crossbell will become its own country. Even so, the mayor's proposal may yet still be of dramatic consequence. Notice: public forum being conducted. Crossbell News Service will be holding a public forum to discuss independence. Experts will debate the merits of each perspective to further the public's understanding of the issue. The forum will be held the afternoon after tomorrow in the Civic Center. Performance. Ark&Ciel's new performance begins. The wait is almost over. Ark&Ciel's encore performance will open 3 days from now. The encore will include new characters and additional scenes. For the Ark&Ciel faithful, this is one show you won't want to miss. Finance. IBC's acting CEO Maria Belcroix. Yesterday, IBC announced its decision to have Miss Maria Belcroix assume the role of acting CEO. Ms. Croix says she will strive to maintain the IBC's position in the international economy. With the renowned and intelligent Maria Belcroix leading the IBC, we expect her father and CEO of the IBC, Dieter Croix, will be able to focus on his mayoral duties. Culture. Highlighting historic monuments. Upon the battlefield, the Sunform. Off the beaten path of old Armorica Road lies a desolate wasteland known as the Ancient Battlefield. Deep within lies a gigantic ruin, the remains of the Sunfort. The interior is crawling with monsters, so public entry has been indefinitely prohibited. The Great Bell of Crossbell City, the symbol of the city, actually originates from the Sunfort. One theory hypothesizes that the fort was once home to a powerful lord in the Middle Ages. Hopefully the day will come when the fort will be open for all Crossbellians to explore at their leisure. And finally, for our lifestyle, beware of monsters. The Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild has reported sightings of large monsters roaming the highways recently. The guild claims these creatures are extremely dangerous and those traveling on the road should do so with the utmost caution. And then we had a new chapter of Sunset Agnes. Chapter 6, Fissure. After dropping Agnes off at Eaton News, Edwin, on orders from his supervisors, made his way to the largest assembly hall in Anchorville. There, he would be attending a press conference concerning the matter of his heart's enormous inheritance. Edwin psyched himself up. Alright, let's go get this story. He entered the hall and hurried toward the press room, but found himself twisting through a maze of unfamiliar corridors. He wasn't quite sure what was happening. Where am I? Where in the world is the press room? He was becoming irritated, and his pace quickened. He checked doors at random, behind which were only storage rooms and more corridors. Edwin could picture Anya sighing and grumpily saying something like, honestly. Steadying himself, he pressed on. A loudspeaker announced that the press conference would begin in 20 minutes. That's not good, murmured Edwin. Becoming impatient, Edwin flung open the door to the nearest to him. Waiting room 105 was emblazoned in gold lettering on a plaque by the door. Inside was a man in his late 30s wearing a fashionable suit and adjusting his necktie. Oh? We still have some time before the press conference, right? The man asked. Edwin recognized him. He'd seen the man amongst the photos of the Hearts case major players. He was neither Heart's best friend nor the chairman of the Heart Foundation. Rather, he was the middleman charged with managing all of Heart's properties while he was still alive. Someone deeply invested in the inheritance case. You're the property manager! Hux Montaigne! Cried Edwin. He had completely ignored Montaigne's question. I'm Edwin, and I'm with Eaton News. Can I be the one to interview you? Edwin's request was completely nonsensical. It was like he was trying to take the entire story for himself. Hux was flabbergasted, but Edwin wore his usual serious expression. The division of the inheritance needs to be agreed upon by both parties. I'm not really sure how it'll pan out. I'm a tax counselor, not a lawyer, replied Montaigne. He sat back into the black leather chair's cushion. He divulged what he could, partially out of sympathy. The liquid assets are cleanly split 50-50, but there are also the properties and valuable items to consider. I can't imagine either party will give up without a fight. Hey, Bleva. How's it going? The total inheritance is considerable, right? Could either of them be gunning for the whole thing? No comment. That doesn't concern me. Do you know anything about what happened to Mr. Hart's adopted son? He was the original heir and just happened to die just last month. Silence gripped the room. Montaigne, who had been cooperative thus far, was as still as a statue. Crap, did I anger him? That was the sort of question a tabloid would print, worried Edwin. By the time he had realized how rude his question was, Montaigne quietly tapped his middle finger against the end of the table before touching his temple with his index finger. Edwin wasn't sure what the gesture was meant to convey. This might be a little too frank, so please keep this off the record. Speaking personally, I have no interest in Mr. Hart's inheritance, said Montaigne. It's true that there is a considerable amount of money on the line, but I don't believe it's enough to be worth killing someone over. Hux continued. I wonder if you know of it. Something in this world of even greater value. Something beyond a simple human's comprehension. Something like a clan of magicians, perhaps? The newsroom was nearly deserted. All the reporters were out conveying various stories. Agnes refilling the cups of the few remaining people, and she scanned the room. Between an unfinished draft left on a desk and some unedited notes posted on the wall, Agnes had a decent idea of what tomorrow's issue of Eaton News would be like. Seems like Ed won't be getting his chance anytime soon, she thought. Yet another car accident. I feel like there have been way too many of those lately. Her eyes landed on a picture posted near the front of the room. Excuse me, Mr. Chang? Who is this man? Though the newsroom didn't allow outsiders, and though Chang was a bit of a stickler, he did not rebuff her question. He simply looked at her and identified the man as Mr. Hart's property manager. Apparently the photo was taken 2 days before the press conference. Looking at the skilled businessman's photo filled her with dread. This man could destroy me, she thought. He may even know who I really am. Oh ho ho ho! That story is also getting pretty interesting too. Oh hey, it's Roberts. Oh, it's Tio, and everyone else too. What's up, guys? Been a while. Hey, Chief Roberts and Yona. Are you treating Yona to lunch? Yes, I want Yona to try at least to balance his diet for once in his life. He ate nothing but pizza while he was living at the headquarters in Lemon State. Yes, I recall. I can see that he's hardly touched any of his veggies. You're right, his plate is filled with nothing but peppers and carrots. Being a picky eater isn't good for you, Yona. Don't treat me like a kid. I'll eat whatever I want. Coming to a restaurant like this to eat with a fork and knife is a total waste of my time. It's way easier to chow down on some pizza while I'm operating my terminal. This can't be. You mean to say these scrumptious vegetables don't suit your palate? Oh, this is all my fault. I only wanted you to eat something more nutritious. Aha! I know. I'll gather chefs from across Zemuria to create the ultimate vegetable dish that even you'll love. Could you cut it out already? This is why you're so friggin' annoying. I just have to stop being picky, right? I'll do it. Just watch me. God, it's so bitter. Maybe changing him won't be that easy after all. If only. Oh, I just remembered. You guys found something about that clown guy who hacked the tower while you were at Michelin, didn't you? Official police business, Yona. We can't comment. He's right. We did meet him at Michelin, but it'd be smarter not to involve Yona. Damn, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? Well, fine. He hasn't shown up on the orbital net ever since the whole tower incident. I'm going to make him pay me back double for trashing my base. If you hear any more details, send them my way, okay? Well, we can't promise you anything. Yeah, stick in the mud. Just upload the info on that terminal of yours and that'll be good enough. I'll hack into it later and take a look-see for myself. You shitting me? The ABC is supporting you now, so you should consider behaving yourself every once in a while. I would like you to keep a close eye on him, Chief. We cannot let him run rampant on the orbital net now that some basic laws have gone into effect. I know that, T.O. I'll take care of you, Yona. I'll watch you 24 hours a day like a hawk. Come on, T.O., don't egg him on. You know what kind of hell you're putting me through. We should go, everyone. Sure. Way to push your problems onto someone else, T.O. That's how it's done. You can also go inside here and learn a recipe. Herb pasta. We can head over to the admin district, and in the library is another recipe. Bookshelf by the bulletin board. This one? There it is. Popcorn. Who the hell? It's Nielsen. Alright. Next, we can go to West Street and in Mr. Tally's general store. We can buy the mini Velo. 5,000 Mira! Oh my god. No. I wonder what this one looks like. Oh, it's a little bike. While at the SSS building, Lloyd and the others decided to take a break from their duties. Oh, sick! They each retired to their rooms for a while to take a rest and go over their respective reports. I finished off Noel. I think that just about does it. Do you have a minute, Noel? Lloyd? Yeah, come on in. Is it time to move out? No, nothing like that. We didn't get any orders or anything. The others are still lounging around, so don't feel rushed. Oh, were you writing a report? Yeah, it's one of my duties as part of my temporary transfer. I have to send Commander Bales a report every week. Oh, I see. Well, keep up the good work. Oh, hey, you added some interesting decorations, haven't you? A bike and what's this? Racing flags? Oh, you know what they are? Well, yeah, I did live in Calvart for 2 years. Now that I think about it, I saw plenty more bicycles there than I do here. As for the flags, they have orbital car races over there too, right? Yeah, exactly! Actually, my late dad was especially fond of those. Back when I was young, he took me on a trip to see a race. He was always so busy with the CGF, so we only ever went once. Understandable. So, is this the reason why you love cars so much? That obvious, huh? Next time I get some time off, I'd love to watch another race. Not that I ever have free time though. Likewise. I get the sense she'd prefer to be behind the wheel rather than watching. Anyway, setting aside racing, if you have any good recommendations for a bicycle, could you let me know? Huh? Back when I lived in Calvart, I had a friend who rode bikes, so it got me a little bit interested. I was thinking we could go for a ride on one of our off days. What do you say? That sounds great! They're super useful. It's transportation, exercise, and most importantly, fun. I'll bring you a catalog for my house next time. Thanks, I appreciate it. Hell yeah! That's adorable. On to West Street. East Street. We can find my favorite character here. Doing what else but eating. SSS, fancy meeting you here. Hey, Rias, are you here for lunch? Indeed, now is my lunch break, so I came into town for something to eat. This restaurant's fried rice is delectable. Oh, Rias, you haven't lost your love for food. She's right, though. That does look good. Brought the plate count, though. Rias is gonna put Shanshan through college at this rate. There's something strange about seeing a church sister in a place like Long Lao. What an odd combination. Ellie does not seem to think that this is out of the ordinary for Rias at all. I'll return to the cathedral soon. She's so adorable! Alright, then we can go to back alley. And Imelda's shop has... music box. Another 5,000 Mira. Oh boy. We'll give one of those. Okay. Let's go put that one real quick so I don't forget. I probably could do these a lot later, but I just do it now so I don't forget. Does this look alright? Oh, sweet, I finished Ellie too. May I come in, Ellie? Lloyd? Yes, you may. Is it time? No, nothing like that. We haven't received any new requests. Everyone else is still taking it easy, so don't feel rushed. Oh, you put some new things in your room, right? It all kind of happened on its own. I've been trying to cut down on clutter by moving small things like books to my old room, but then I bought new decorations. Still, this is way cleaner than my room. You may have more stuff, but it perfectly complements your room. Oh hey, is that a music box? Yes, it is. It's an antique Revelt Company music box. I found it in a Melba shop. The music made me feel so nostalgic that I bought it on impulse. Would you like to listen to it for a bit? I'm definitely curious, so sure. That's such a relaxing tune. Isn't it? You know, the Revelt Company is a famous instrument, and the Revelt Company is a famous instrument and music box manufacturer in Erebonia. I used to own a much smaller box that played this exact same tune when I was a little girl. I took it with me on my studies abroad, but lost it. Really? Could it have been a memento of her parents? I'd given up on finding another because it was no longer in production, but I was really glad when I saw one in stock at Imelda's shop. It's great! You never know when her shop is going to come in handy. You said it. Well then, Lloyd, shall we leave? Sounds good. Oh man, there's so much stuff that we can exchange for. It's a good thing I'm doing this now. Next, okay, so we did back alley, now we can go to the entertainment district. In the casino, you can exchange for the jukebox. How much does the jukebox cost? $2,000 medals. Did I buy this? Yeah, I did buy this. So here's what we're gonna do. I have 2,200 medals. I need to get 2,000. So I need to get 10 times my winnings. What game should I even play to get 10 times my winnings? Slots? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I should play an actual card game for a bit. Okay. Okay. Hold that one. And change. Alright, well I just have 3 of a kind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. We're taking a risk here. Oh no. Oh no. Ah ha ha! I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna win. Oh shit, I got a pair. I have a full house right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, we'll be here forever if I keep doing this, but we'll see. Hang on, maybe we might get really lucky. Hold that, change to Jack. Give me... Ah, that's poop. 1 pair. There we go, that's how that one is. Okay, well. 3 bitter burgers. I gotta do this stuff too. Okay, well, we can go talk to Ilya on the 2nd floor. Oh, she's all the way over there. Looks like Risha and Sully are on stage. Is that Sully's Star Princess outfit? It's beautiful. Yeah, but take a closer look at Sully. Looks a little uncomfortable out there. Wasn't that perfect, Avon? He was gonna be floored by my skills. I would say it was passing marks, yes, but... that's all? How about you, Risha? What do you think? What did you think? Did I make a mistake somewhere? If I had to give you a word of advice, Sully, it would be to put a little more emotion into how you move. It's difficult to explain, but it helps if you picture yourself exactly as how you want the audience to see you. How I want to be seen? Could you be more specific? Randy was right. She's struggling. We should probably leave them be. I agree. This would be a bad time to interrupt. Oh, I need to look for Ilya, not for Risha. Not here. What are you doing up here, Ilya? Oh, it's my favorite little guy and his friends. Did you come here to give us some encouraging words before the encore? Something like that. Were you looking in on how Sully and Rishia's rehearsal is going? Got it. I can get a great view from up here without them noticing. It's good to see they don't need me to be giving it their all. They both remind me of myself when I first joined the troupe. I guess even you were a rookie at some point. Kinda hard to imagine, ain't it? Feel free to tell us all about it. We've got the time. Not that I mind, but I don't want to bore you kids to tears. We promise you won't. We'd love to hear about it. I remember all the papers mentioning how high expectations were for your debut. I did not realize you had captivated the city even before debuting. On that note, what made you pursue becoming an artist in the first place? Good question. I'd say it's because I watched Arc and Seal perform back when I was a little kid. Oh, I get it. So you wanted to be just like them. Is that it? No, not exactly. It's true that their productions were impressive. Even then, because of their talented artists and elaborate sets. But there was something missing. At the end of the shows, I felt like there was something wrong and I couldn't accept it. What do you mean? Everyone and their mothers would talk about how amazing Arc and Seal was. I was afraid there might be something wrong with me to think otherwise. There was little baby Ilya thinking, come on, I could do better than that. Can you imagine? A total amateur like me thinking she could outsign Arkansas if she was only given a chance. Wow, so you were just as passionate even when you were little. With an attitude like that, I can only imagine all the friends you made when you finally did make it into the troupe. I won't deny, I was a talentless and inexperienced amateur dancing on the toes of the real pros. In my heart, I believed I could be the one to raise the bar. I told myself that if I let my performance do the talking, then eventually I'd earn their respect and win their hearts. Which made you who you are today. Maybe. You boys and girls know by now that I'm a perfectionist. The catch is, I don't believe Arkansas has ever had a perfect show. That's why I went out and mined 2 diamonds in the rough, Risha and Sully. The 2 of them at my side, I believe we're oh so close to having the show that I've dreamed of. You, Ilya, are the most ambitious person I've ever met. You're a testament that there's being no genius better than hard work. Blah, blah. In your case, Ilya, you're a genius who works hard. There's no one like you. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, please, you don't have to flatter me. In exchange for a boring story like that? I hope you guys can attend Golden Sun Silver Moon's encore sooner or later. Rishi and Sully are going to set the stage on fire with yours truly. It's going to be our greatest production yet. We won't miss it. We'll look forward to you putting you 3 putting on the show of your dreams, Ilya. Cool. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a note to myself. For Randy's jukebox, and then there's one more thing I need to get, but I don't have the stuff for. 3 bitter burgers for Tio's Serbic Tomartian thingy. I'll grab those 2 off screen, and then when I come back tomorrow, I'll make a note to show that on screen. Us putting it in the room. We're gonna be here for hours if I gamble and do everything. But I still can't go to Downtown District and go into Trinity. I can speak to Bass. And I got purple liquid out of that. And then finally we can go to the, well, not finally, there's a couple other things we need to do as well, but we do the IBC stuff. She's gonna give us Maria Bell's Pom Party account. I hope. Okay. I also think we've done a little bit of fighting, haven't we? So let me go to headquarters and show my combat notebook. I think I've done pretty good so far, haven't I? Out of all the things that I fought. I think I've done way better this time around with combat stuff than before. I should really look at these sometimes just to know like what I should do more. But like, for example, I think this X snake only has an ADEF of 0, so it's like maybe I should be using more arts and stuff like that. But they're also usually pretty weak, so it's like, oh, I need to do that one still. I need to scan this guy. This Cerbic to Martian. Okay, that's one. But like, you know, getting all these usually doesn't matter a whole lot to me. But if I can get 90% of it or whatnot, then I'll be pretty happy. But yeah, I think I did pretty good. Oh no! I thought I got them! Rip. She just gave us more Mira and more U material, which, like, we don't need to see that over and over again. Play Palm Party, let's go! That's not the chain that I exactly wanted, but I'll take it. Ah, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. God damn it. Give me another yellow. Whoops. Oh, you're a real twat, aren't you? No! Chains! Save me! Yes! Yes! Save me, Chains! Oh, it keeps going. Yes, good, good, good. Keep going. Keep it going. Oh my goodness, yes. There we go. Let's just end it right there. Hell yeah. Okay, let's drive. Oh, that's a cool one. The cool coloring is actually pretty nice. Charms, Noble. Sky is still the best, in my opinion. I need new parts. Alright, so first things first, we can go to the medical college. And we can go talk to Shizuku. Alright. I heard the SSS has joined the cryptid investigation. I'm sorry, these kinds of things are typically Bracer jurisdiction, but with me being away from the guild right now. Knock it off, you don't need to worry about that. It's still a joint investigation, not like my kids are biting off more than they can chew. Trust them to take care of things for today, at least. So you say. Come on, you know as well as anyone that they've grown up a lot this year. Besides, you should be enjoying this time together while you have it. You don't get to do this enough, right? If you ask me, this is where you belong right now. I owe you, Sergei. Thank you, Chief. That's sweet of you. Excuse us. The SSS? What are you guys doing here? I told him I'd be coming alone since all of you are supposed to be busy today. Sorry about that, Chief. We wanted to check in on Shizuku ourselves. Thank you for visiting, SSS. Her eyes! Oh, Shizuku, I've never seen you open your eyes like that. Does that mean your eyesight is returning? No, not exactly. Dr. Salen did everything she could. On paper, the surgery was a success. However, her vision has not fully recovered. All she's gotten back thus far is the ability to perceive light around her. Got it. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry about me, everyone. I'm okay. Since you're all here, would it be alright for us to take a walk to the roof together, Father? That'd be nice. I was just starting to think it's a little crowded in here. We could all use some fresh air. But Shizuku just had surgery. Shouldn't she be taking it easy? The doctor said going outside is fine as long as she's not exposed to strong light for an extended amount of time. Today's a little overcast, so I think it should be okay. I'll let the staff know. Would you all help her get out of bed and make sure she's ready to go? That was sudden. The divine blade of wind may be a better father than Bracer, and that's really saying something. He's always like that. Father is a kind man once you get to know him. Yeah, and now we can go for a little jog, skip and a walk with the guy. We're up for it. This'll be fun. Watch your step, Shizuku. I will, Father. The breeze is so nice, and it feels good to be in the sunlight again. It's so warm and bright. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Shizuku. Arios mentioned something about you being able to perceive light again. What does that entail exactly? That's right, I can sort of see, but I can't make out any kind of details. It's like there's a white haze all around me, but I can still sense the brightness. A white haze. I think I can imagine it. Your eyes know there's light there, but that's not the same as having vision. Oh, there's no reason to be sad on my account, everyone. I'm happy the surgery went well. You are? I'm a little sad that I haven't gotten back all of my eyesight yet. Before now, I'd almost given up on ever getting it back. Shizuku. This is the first time I've ever made progress from a treatment. So that means even if it takes a long time, my eyes can still get better. Now I think I can do it again. And I don't want to let down Father, Kia, and everyone at the hospital who's been supporting me. I'm not going to give up. I want to continue taking treatments. You're amazing, Shizuku. I think strong is more like it. I don't know about that. I still need everyone's help. If not her father paying my hospital bills, I'd never have any hope of recovering. As long as you haven't given up, I'll support you for as long as it takes. So don't worry about that, Shizuku. Just focus on getting better for us. That's exactly what your mother would want too. Mother, you're right. I'll keep doing my best to make a recovery. I'll do it for you and Mother as she and the goddess look down from above. Kid's got some fire in her belly, eh, Arios? No question who her daddy is. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? If anything, I'd say she gets it from her mother. It's almost time for us to go back, Shizuku. Doctor's orders. Oh, I understand. We'll walk you back to your room. Afterward, Lloyd and the others enjoyed more small talk for a while in Shizuku's hospital room. I should be getting back to work. You two enjoy your daddy-daughter time, Arios. Appreciate it, Sergei. We'll see you tonight, Chief. Will do. I'll be expecting to hear all about your cryptid investigation. The divine dad of wind here has taken some time off means the duty is on your shoulders. Divine what? Later, guys. Thanks for coming, Chief. I can't believe he said that with the man himself still in the room. I don't know who else could get away with it but the Chief. Well, he is my foremost superior, so he gets a little bit of leeway. Nevertheless, he was correct. For today, I hope you all have no objections to the cryptid investigation. I'll be back to work tomorrow, but I'll trust you make life a little easier for Scott, Wenzel, Lid, and Aeolia for now. We will do what we can. That's great news, everyone. I hope your work goes well. I'm glad you visited, too. It was fun talking with you all. The pleasure is all ours, Shizuku. We'll come see you again soon. Adorable. And it's great to see that progression where she could finally open her eyes and like that again. It's really, really cool to see. Additionally, we can also go to Belgard Gate. And we can speak to Muriel here for an event. Wherever she be. She's probably upstairs, isn't she? In her room. How's it hanging, Ward Officer Muriel? Working hard or hardly working? You did that on purpose. Didn't I tell you the other day that I was promoted to second lieutenant? Honestly, Randy. Ignore him. Congratulations on your promotion. Thank you, Sergeant Major. It feels nice to be promoted, but it also means I'm going to be saddled with more responsibilities, too. I'll also have to buckle down and work even harder. Dang, like you aren't walking around with a stun halberd up your butt already. You're going to scare away all the fellas if you keep that up. You should get a boyfriend to chill you out. I don't remember asking for the opinion of an idiot, Randy. Emotion or not, some things are never going to change. Alright, finally, that's all the optional events that we can see. So let's head back to Crossbell City. And we can head over to the admin district for actually a hidden side quest at the CPD. Ah, Margaret. How could you do this to me? You've never had eyes for other men before. What changed? I have to do something before I lose her for good. I must. I forgot this is Foxman. It's Vice Commissioner Pierre. Where do you see him on the first floor? Looks like something's troubling him. The SSS? How long have you all been standing there? How much did you hear? Nothing specific, but I think I got an idea or two. You said something about a Margaret having eyes for other men? Ugh. Could that be the name of your favorite hostess, Vice Commissioner? How dare you! You watch your mouth, Hemisphere! Margaret is the name of my missus. Missus? You mean your wife? Yes, you fool! I know I lost my wedding ring once, but ever since I was passed over for the role of commissioner, she's been nagging me like never before. Wait, what am I doing telling you all of this? That's right, the vice commissioner came off as pretty whipped when he lost his ring. It's been months. It sounds like his latest predicament stems from that. Fine, I have no other choice. Beckers can't be choosers at times like this. Look alive, SSS! I'm giving you a top secret request straight from the vice commissioner. Top secret? What are you talking about? I'll be frank. I would like for you to investigate my wife. You want us to investigate your old lady? Would using your post to investigate personal matters not be against department policy? You let me worry about department policy. Time is of the essence here. Call it a formal support request or whatever. Is it how you kids do it if it makes you feel better? How does that sound? I guess we could. What should we do? Good luck with divorce. Oh my god. Okay. You clearly need a hand, so we'll hear you out. Can you start over from the beginning? You really helped me. Good. I'll tell you everything you need to know, but not here. Follow me up to my office. We can discuss the details there. Your wife has been seeing a host? Lazzy? That's right. As I understand it, she's been going to several such clubs lately. However, there's one host in particular she's been meeting with in secret. Are you sure this man is a host? Right, shouldn't you be more trusting of your wife? I know that, but I decided to risk my life to find out for sure. I found the evidence in her purse. She had an appointment scheduled for today with a man named Clyde. What kind of man has a name like that? It's a stage name. He has to be a host. I could not call that irrefutable, but I cannot say he's wrong either. The dude is more desperate than I was expecting him to be. So, you think she's seeing a host named Clyde? Sorry to tell you, but I've never heard of such a host, and believe me, I'd know. What? Seriously, Wazzy? You meet people in this business. I generally know the names of all the other hosts that work at the clubs in the entertainment district. I can't rule out that he's a newbie. That I've never heard of, though. Oh, wait just a moment. Why exactly would you be so knowledgeable about this, Hemisphere? Don't tell me that you, the newest member of the SSS, are... a host? Why, yes. What? You're a member of the police force. Think about what people would say if they found out you were what you were doing off duty. Oh, please try to calm down, Vice Commissioner. Liz, hi. How you doing? What matters right now is that we try to find out the truth from your wife herself. That's right. And trust us, we've tried to lecture Wazzy about the same thing several times, but there's no getting through to him. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah! You said you looked into your wife's purse, right? Not that I'm condoning that, but was there anything else that could kickstart our investigation? Let me think. Now I remember! There was also a location written in her appointment book. She'd been visiting the restaurant in Central Square in the very afternoon. Very often. The restaurant in Central Square. Vincent? However, if this man truly is a host, would it not be strange for her to be meeting him in broad daylight? Not necessarily. A secret little rendezvous while the husband is at work? It's not as uncommon as you may think. Plenty of hosts have regular customers that only meet during the day. Then I'm right, aren't I? Settle down, and please stop making this harder than it needs to be, Wazzy. Whoops. I think we understand the situation now. Would you mind stepping back in and trusting the investigation to us, Vice Commissioner? Fine. Do whatever it is you have to do. Just get to the bottom of this. But discreetly. Am I clear? Understood. We'll get right on it. Man, I can't believe we agreed to this. To be fair, the Vice Commissioner did seem genuinely concerned about his wife. I think it's worth investigating until we see the truth of the matter for ourselves. If we have to. So, where should we begin? Let's try the restaurant in Central Square first. If his wife has been there with this supposed host often, we might be able to get information from the staff at least. That sounds like a good place to start as any. Shall we be off? Why is he so into this? All I can think of about this side quest is Sonic Adventure 2 Abridged, where everyone fucks Eggman's wife. My favorite scene was like very Rouge. It's a little bit not safe for work, but like Rouge is just like, oh yeah, Eggman. Like Rouge comes in and she's like, oh yeah, I heard, you know, I heard a lot of people, you know, this guy, he fucked your wife. Like, how does it feel? You must be pretty mad, right? And Eggman's like, how do you think I feel being cucked by a hedgehog? And then Rouge is just like, oh yeah, by the way, I also fucked your wife too. And she pulls out like a Chaos Emerald, and Eggman's like, and she had a diamond in her vagina? That line kills me every single time. Cover your ears, kids, if you're listening. But that line kills me every time. And I don't know why. This side quest just reminds me of the abridged series for Sonic Adventure 2. Look! You have a keen eye, Margaret. Forgive me if I'm being out of line, but you truly are wasted on your husband. You always have such a way with words, Clyde. That's the Vice Commissioner's wife and the man we were told about. So, this is Clyde. He doesn't look like any host I've ever met before. Let's grab a nearby table and avoid anything to arouse your suspicion. We may be able to learn something. Understood. We should try splitting up and sitting at different tables then. Oh yes, I saw this pamphlet the other day. I fell in love immediately upon seeing these photos. Haha, did you now? Perhaps we can go visit together then. If you'd like, I could even arrange a hotel for you. Actually, there's no need. I already went. I enjoyed the scenery and had very little to complain about. That's wonderful. That certainly simplifies things. So, about that reservation. They do seem comfortable around each other. It sounds like they're planning a trip to Michelin together. Still, something seems off. It actually sounds like a bit of a kiss-ass. We don't have any decisive evidence yet. Let's keep listening in on their conversation. Well then, if you'll excuse me. Okay, I'll see you at the club later, correct? I knew it belonged in the entertainment district. I'll meet you there. I'll bring what you've been looking forward to, ma'am. I'll be waiting. the date is over. What should we do, Lloyd? We've yet to gain anything concrete. Let's keep shadowing them. Randy, Wazzy, and I will follow Clyde. Ellie, Tio, and Noel, you three will follow Margaret. Make sure you're not spotted. Understood. Let's blow this joint. Things are heating up nicely. Sorry to keep you waiting, Clyde. I brought what we discussed. Thank you very much. So, how did things go? Well, she's quite interested. We'll be closing later at Nuit Blanc. That's good to hear. Well, it's almost time for the next cruise ship to leave. I'll head back to Michelin and make sure everything is in order. It's all up to you now, Clyde. You close this contract and you're going to be top agent this month for sure. I won't let you down, sir. Okay, let's do this. Clyde's looking pretty fired up, ain't he? And from the sound of it, he's going to be meeting the Vice Commissioner's wife at Nuit Blanc. What should we do now? We've got what we needed, so we don't need to keep tailing him, do we? No, let's contact Ellie and the others. We should regroup at Police HQ for now. I think we have enough to pinpoint just who this Clyde person is. Afterward, Lloyd contacted Ellie and the others while they were tailing the Vice Commissioner's wife. They decided to meet the police department and sort through the information for Vice Commissioner Pierre. Well, how did the investigation go? Has my wife been having an affair with the host? Please calm down, Vice Commissioner. Before that, how did following Miss Margaret go, Ellie? Well, we watched her as closely as we could, but we didn't notice anything strange. She eventually went back home to the residential district. And she didn't meet anyone else on the way there. However, she does plan to meet this Clyde person in Nuit Blanc later. What? What does he think he's doing taking my wife to a place like that? So be it. I'll put together an entire SWAT team and storm Nuit Blanc. I told you to calm down, Vice Commissioner. Last thing you wanted to do is send armed officers there. You know, considering who owns the place. Well, then, what am I supposed to do? Every second we waste here, that host gets closer to sinking his libidinous fangs into my Margaret. I don't think you have to worry about that. At least not as far as this host is concerned. Well, what do you mean? Wazzy was right all along. We don't think this Clyde person is a host at all. Pardon me? If he isn't a host, then who is he? A con artist. No, he's a salesman. From what we could tell, Clyde is most likely a salesman. A salesman? Going by his speech pattern, yeah. The guy sounded like he was out to sell something, but it wasn't his body or time. That's not all, though. There's more that suggests that he's not a host. Gentlemen such as myself work to give late, lonely mademoiselles a reprieve from the mundane lives for a short time. A top-class host politely escorts his lady, but he would never be more humble than necessary. We're not there to grovel. I wouldn't put it quite like the way Wazzy did, but my conclusion is more or less the same. From what I could tell, Clyde and your wife don't look like people that were having an affair at all. If pushed, I would say they came off more as a buyer and seller. That's the impression I got anyway. Given that they've met several times now, I would guess they've been negotiating a business deal of some kind. Even if all this is true, then what in the world is he coercing my wife to buy? Well, if we're continuing with the theory that he's a salesman, I think we can figure that out too. Clyde was most likely trying to sell jewelry, real estate, or stocks and bonds. Real estate. Real estate. So he's a real estate agent? Now that you mention it, Michelin came up during the conversation at Vincept. At first I thought it was about a vacation. That pamphlet stuck out to me. It may have been a pamphlet about top-scale properties for sale in Michelin. And after we tell him to Harbor District, Clyde received something from a man in a suit. That's right. I got the sense from their relationship that it was his boss. He may have been delivering something like a contract to be signed. If we piece all this together, Clyde is a real estate agent who's been in negotiations with your wife to sell a property. Miss Margaret has been receptive and even went to Michelin to scope the property out because negotiations had been going well. If all this is the case, it would explain why she's been meeting with this man so often. Hey, yeah, it's all starting to fit into place. This quest, a top 5. It's so good. And today they've entered final negotiations. The contract is likely going to be signed today at Nuit Blanc. Yes, it is starting to make sense. Oh, wait just a second. That would mean Margaret is trying to buy property in Michelin without even consulting me, wouldn't it? I'm not made of money. How much do you think a vice commissioner makes? Where did she expect to get that kind of mirror? Could she have taken out a loan? That is a possibility. He may have even convinced her to take out a large one. You've got to be kidding me. I know what I have to do. I'm going to storm in a Nuit Blanc myself. I'm not gonna let that shark swindle my wife right underneath my nose. I'll give this Clyde fellow a real piece of my mind and drag Margaret out of there if that's the last thing I do. He seems to have broken his leash. It's like we accidentally flipped some kind of switch inside of him. I'll tell you what, we're already here, so why don't we go there to lend you a hand? It wouldn't be wise to charge into Nuit Blanc all by your lonesome, would it? I can't argue with that, but is that really why you want to go? See, you're a real pinch hat for causing drama, you know? I haven't the slightest clue what you mean. Regardless, if we don't go to hold him back, then who will? Yeah, we don't got much of a choice. I think I can get us into Nuit Blanc at least. My old pal Zax is probably bouncing at the door right about now. What the devils are you all mumbling about over there? I'm headed for Nuit Blanc and you're coming with me. That's final. Yes, sir. Bannings? And that's what's up. Think you can let us in, Zax? Keep it a secret from Shirley and Uncle Sigmund, obviously. Right when I was thinking it'd been a while since you last showed up, here you are running errands. You've lost your touch like the young miss said, huh, Captain Randolph? Stop calling me that. I think this is the same Jaeger we saw in front of Crimson & Co. before. I'll help you out just this once. Think of it as a little favor. Don't cause any problems inside, got it? I won't say a peep at the young miss or the vice leader either. That good? Yeah. We're good to go. Looks like they haven't arrived yet, so you better get inside if we're gonna ambush them. I think I'll set this one out, though. That's fine. We should keep a lower profile anyway. I'm going in one way or another. You all decide among yourselves who else will be joining me. What's gotten into him? We should see this through to the end now that we've come this far. I've been looking forward to this since we took his request. The Vice Commissioner, Lloyd, and myself should be plenty fine, yes? Yeah, that should work. The rest of us will remain on standby. You can contact us with your Enigma if you need backup. Got it. Okay, you two, let's head inside. That's right, let's go! Bannings? Why is everything red in here? Vice Commissioner, it's called Crimson & Co. It's probably gonna be red. Once your wife and that man enter the club, we requested they be seated at the table right there. Okay, that'll do. If he's some corrupt real estate agent, I'll see to his arrest myself. This is getting interesting. Oh, there they are. Weren't they gonna be coming at nighttime? Excuse me, I have a reservation for 2 under Clyde. Right this way, sir. This is one fancy club. Is this your first time coming here, Margaret? I would think you've seen everything Crossbell's to offer with your husband being so high up in the police. Oh, please, that's a riot. He may be the vice commissioner, but his salary is peanuts. He'd much rather drink the night away with the hostess in a dingy bar than take me out to a nice restaurant. My apologies, then. It may only be noon, but allow me to kickstart the proceedings by buying you a drink. I'd be happy to accept. Don't worry, Vice Commissioner. Quiet, you. I don't need you telling me what to do. So what if this club is beyond my salary? A dingy bar does suit me better. What's wrong with that? Nothing besides your overwhelming inferiority complex. Bringing you with us was a mistake. The dialogue in this quest has been top-notch. Shall we get back down to business, then? Clyde retrieved what appeared to be a contract from his briefcase. As you requested, the contract for the villa in Michelin's residential area. Sign your name on the dotted line, and it's all yours. I've been waiting for this moment. I'd love to sign. You were right. It's a contract for a property at Michelin. What's the plan? We still haven't learned whether or not this deal is on the up and up. Stay. Stay. Stay away from my wife! What? Pierre? Oh no. This will go well. What are you doing here? Cancel this deal at once, Margaret! This corrupt realtor is tricking you! I beg your pardon? Hold on just a moment. Corrupt? I haven't done anything wrong. Funny joke, comedy man! You can't fool me! Pierre, you're whining and dining with my wife, buttering her up into taking some kind of ridiculous loan on this property, aren't you? Pierre, it'll be a cold day in Gehenna before you force that on us! Wazzy was the perfect choice, kind of like Rian and Fia in that one Rua bar. Yes, I agree 100%. Pierre. Stay silent, woman! As of CPD's vice commissioner, Pierre. I'm sorry, Snookums. That was the quickest surrender I've ever seen. Did you hear that whip crap? You go, Margaret. Goodness, how do I put up with you? You're supposed to be a vice commissioner. How could you so blindly jump to the wrong conclusion and treat him like a criminal? I wish there was. I'm trying my best. I wish there was actual voice acting for all that. Have you no shame? Eek, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Hold on, this is all a misunderstanding. Wait, it is? Now I'm hooked. Go on, Margaret. Spill that tea and don't spare any details. Very well. First, Clyde here is a respectable realtor who deals with luxury properties. Your assessment was wrong to begin with. He's not corrupt at all. But if that's true, then we definitely can't afford a property like that. About that, I actually made an enormous profit from stocks I was trading recently. It was several times your salary. Stocks? To be honest, my patience has reached its limit. You earned your position solely through connections and luck. You're a pitiful man who does nothing at home. Maybe it's because you don't want to be at home with me, but your late night drinking binges are straining our finances. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, you were in a much better mood when you thought you'd become the next commissioner after the old one was dismissed. And then the other vice commissioner was chosen over you. Your depression has made you moan and complain incessantly ever since. Isn't that a little harsh, ma'am? I honestly don't think I can live with you anymore. This is why I've discussed using my earnings to purchase a home to live separately. The plan was to separate you from before eventually filing for a divorce. Oh! God! There it is. Now it's getting good. Were you born without the ability to feel compassion? Wait, did you just say was? Huh? I did. You organized all of this because you were afraid of losing me, didn't you? You'd been so afraid of me that you had been avoiding coming home. I'm impressed that you went through with all of this. So tonight, I want you to come home so that we can sit down and talk through this together. Oh, Margaret! There you have it, Clyde. I'll have to put this purchase on hold. This can't be, Margaret. We were so close. It's not like I've canceled the deal entirely. It was wrong of me to negotiate a loan. I look forward to discussing this again in the future. We may not be separating, but I'm still interested in the property. I'm sure I'll purchase it eventually. I'd have liked to close the deal today, but I can't force you to sign a contract. I'll excuse myself then. It turns out Clyde wasn't guilty of anything in the end. I feel bad for tailing and suspecting him. Who cares about his feelings? We've solved the case between the vice commissioner and his wife. That's what counts. I should be going too, Pierre. I will see you tonight. We have plenty to discuss, so come straight home after work. Understood? Yes, Snookums. And so he dons the leash yet again. Excellent work today, SSS. We're glad that everything worked out in the end. It's a relief to see your wife wasn't being conned. So you say, but I'm going to be paying for a second mortgage after all. Thank the goddess we're not getting a divorce. I suppose we can use the new place on the weekends. Margaret seemed to be taken by it, at least. Yeah, man, sometimes you gotta give in and let the lady have what she wants. Besides, the funds come from her stock market earnings. Which is a whole different can of worms. How could I ever have? This has all been a reminder of just how much more capable she is than me. You reap what you sow. Be that as it may, as long as I'm still a married man by the end of the day, I should be grateful. You have my thanks, SSS. Anytime, Vice Commissioner. You can always count on us. We'll show ourselves out now. You can just hear him crying in his office alone. Bannings! That was such a good side quest. Oh, that was a riot. Okay. And let's go to the village for our next one. Here we gotta speak to the elder. I love doing kooky voices like for Pierre and stuff like that. Oh, it's Mr. Hayworth too. Just what does my fool of a son think he's doing? I'm concerned as well. I think there's been a possibility he's been... Hello, Chief Tulta. A special support section. Oh, and Mr. Hayworth is here too. There you all are. I've been waiting. You must have seen the request. Thank you for coming. Sure. Why are you here, Mr. Hayworth? As it so happens, he's got a connection to this problem as well. Chief Tulta and I were speaking, and we decided it would be prudent of us to consult the SSS on this. Considering the circumstances, we thought the situation called for a professional investigation. If that's the case, this must be a serious issue. I believe the description mentioned this had to do with your son, correct? Yes, it is a very complicated matter. If you have the time to do the request, I can brief you on all the details. Is now a good time? Now works for us. Tell us everything you need to. Thanks, SSS. I'm in your debt again. My son, Derek, has been acting strangely lately. I get the feeling he's got some detestable plan in the works. Detestable? Isn't that a little overdramatic? I don't know the details yet, but I've got a decent idea of what he may be thinking. Apparently, Derek told Harold that Amorica would no longer be doing business with him. Really? Why would he do that? Haven't you always been on excellent terms with the village, Mr. Hayworth? Yes, I've done my best to be kind to the people here since we started doing business. I came to see Chief Tulta today because I was afraid there was some kind of misunderstanding. And let me guess, Chief here was just as out of the loop as you were. Am I right? Yes, you are. We never intended to wrong Mr. Hayworth like this. Losing a customer such as him would be a horrible loss for our village. I'm sure my son is fully aware of it as well. This is certainly strange. What reason could Derek have to go over your head and make a decision like that so rashly? That's what Harold and I have been discussing. In doing so, a certain suspicious person comes to mind. Derek has been meeting with a foreigner recently. Foreigner? We don't know much about him right now. All we know is that he and Derek have been talking in secret. Nothing so suspicious quite like secret meetings. So, my request to you is to investigate this foreigner for us. If he's plotting some kind of nefarious scheme, we need to put a stop to it immediately. I apologize if this comes off as rude, but is something like this really worth making a support request out of? Surely the logical approach would be to simply speak with your son yourself. Don't think that's our call, Toyota. I'm embarrassed to say so, but the young lady is correct. He and I have been at odds on how best to run the village for a long time. If I try to talk to him myself, we just end up arguing about it again. As his father, it pains me to admit that. No wonder you decided to consult us. I understand the circumstances now. We'll begin investigating immediately. I think we'll start by interviewing each of the villagers. Feel free to do so. Derek and Elkin are delivering produce to the city right now. You may be better off speaking with them last. Best of luck, SSS. I hope you can get to the bottom of this. We'll do everything we can, Mr. Hayworth. Mr. Golfon? Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Oh, that guy who's been here off and on? Well, he's very polite and pleasant to be around. Polite, huh? I see. And do you happen to know the man's name? Let's see. I believe it was Minith. Or at least that's what we signed the guest registry as. Minith. At least you have a name to work with now. Is there anything else you can tell us about this individual? Well, he wasn't too chatty, so there's not much to tell. He's called Derek up to his room a couple of times. I think they've been talking about something. That's about all I can tell you. Sounds like what Chief Tolta has been concerned about. Yeah, it's good to have that confirmed at least. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. I'm glad to be of service. While you're here, why don't you order some food while you're at it? Maybe. Tempting. I'll take some omu rice. Oh, him? Guy's got a keen eye, that's for sure. What do you mean by that? He's been infatuated with our honey. He's been saying, this'll be a hit. I'll be able to sell this across the entire continent. Sell it across the continent? What is he, a trader or something? I've never heard him outright say it, but that seems likely. With discerning tastes like that, I'm sure he's already made a name for himself. I'd be thrilled if my grandson were to follow his example. Is that so? So this dude's some kind of merchant, eh? That's good to know. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. You could talk to me anytime. What was that one guy, that guy's name in Arabonia who hung out with the lady with the Scottish accent, Becky? Is it like from his company or something like that? Huh? Him? Well, if I describe him, I might say considerate. Considerate? Can you elaborate? Once he was passing by the children as they were playing, and they accidentally got his clothes dirty. Rather than get angry, he paid it no mind and even gave them some candy. I didn't know whether to thank him or compliment how thoughtful he was. I was speechless. Interesting. Well, thanks for your time. Okay, we've spoken to a few villagers and have more info to go off of now. This man is named Minith, and he's believed to be a foreign trader. He's supposedly a kind man as well. The type that's patient and caring with kids. On the other hand, we don't know why he's here in the first place, and that in and of itself is suspicious. That's a good point. Yes, we never did learn a motive of any of these conversations. The biggest thing that stands out is him talking with the village chief's son in secret. That doesn't pass a smell test. I'm inclined to agree. It's incongruent with everything else we heard. I think we should follow up on that. Wait, look over by the entrance. It's Elkin, the one who went with Derek into the city. He must have just gotten back. Let's go speak with him. Excuse me, Elkin, right? I got a couple things I'd like to ask you. Oh, what can I do for you? Perhaps you came to ask me about my shiny new orbital truck? No, sorry to disappoint. Aw, really? It's the Vern Company's latest model, and I got it cheap for Minith. Is that true? By Minith, you mean the foreigner who's been visiting the village recently? Correct? Oh, if it's Vern, then it's Calvard. Just how cheap are we talking here? Get this. I got it for the low, low price of just 50,000 Mira. Only 50,000? What I wouldn't give to get that lucky just once. Does the goddess have it in for me? Easy, Noel. I can see you turning as green as your hat. Sorry. Moving past Noel's mechanophilia, the average market of value of a new truck should be nearly 500,000 Mira. The amount you paid is exorbitantly low. That would be a 90% discount. It sounds more like charity than a bargain. He said the discounted price was so we could afford it and make our work easier. He and Derek have been working out a plan or something. I guess it's going well. That Minith, I tell you, my hat's off to him. When? Shoot. Derek said I'm not supposed to talk about it. Pretend you didn't hear that. Anyway, this Minute guy is the real deal. So you say. Wait a minute. Did you come back alone, Elkin? Chief told us that you and Derek went to the city to deliver produce. We did, but Derek told me he'd catch a bus back to the village later. He had some business to take care of at the hotel in the entertainment district. I guess it's another meeting with, Minith. Hey Lloyd, this could be our chance to speak with Minith face to face. We should go check for ourselves. Thank you for speaking with us, Elkin. This was helpful. No problem. Not that I get what you're after, but good luck. No, why? Like, listen, it'd be nice to get a 50,000 mirror car, but you got this sweet car right here. Like, what are you worried about? I can't go to West Street or the garage. Why can't I go to West Street? I'm in West Street. Oh. Ignore that. That was a dumb question. Yes, why can't I go in the room that I'm in? You can replenish CP by staying at hotels and inns. Have I not stayed at an inn or a hotel this entire game? No, I have, right? There's no way I just got that tutorial just now. Alright, see you tomorrow. Good speaking with you as always. Huh? Wait, aren't you... Pardon us. You're Derek from Armorica Village, right? That'd be me. Is there something I can help you with? Crossville Police, Special Support Section. We have a few questions we'd like to ask. Okay then, let me guess. My father sent you here, didn't he? He even called the police. Ha! That's just rich. He had a reason for doing so. I already know his game. He's snooping around to find out what I'm up to, right? Well, I have nothing to hide. Ask me whatever you want. I wasn't expecting that. I'll get straight to the point then. We were told you have been having a secret meetings with a man named Minith very often recently. Could you enlighten us as to why? What of it? It's not as though my father can do anything about it. Minith is someone who's helping me with something. We're trying to improve the village. Improve the village? Well, why would you keep something so important from your father? Well, intentioned or not, doesn't it concern him just as much as it does you? I've tried talking to my father about improving the village countless times. He just kept telling me about how I've lost sight of our deals and how making sudden changes won't solve anything. But if things continue the way they are, a rural village like ours has no future. This kind of reform is necessary for a sustainable future. My father doesn't understand that one bit. So, you've been working with this Minith character to that end. Unlike my father, he actually listens to my ideas. He helped me discover a huge opportunity for our apiary. I plan to start a big business with him in the near future. You what? Can you hear yourself right now? Mind your own business. That's all I have to say to you. You got what you came here for, right? I need to go back to the village now. That was rather curt. Yeah, he totally blew us off. Hey, are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Why don't we head inside and see this Minith guy for ourselves? Not a bad idea. Might get a better idea of what he's all about. Want to show ourselves in right now? Here goes nothing. Huh? Who is it? I didn't order any room service. We're looking for a Minith? I apologize for bothering you, but we're here with the Crossville Police, Special Support Section. We have a couple of questions for you. Oh dear, you're police officers? Why did you not say so sooner? Come in, the door is unlocked. Here's tone change when we said we're the police? Yeah, his guard is up. Okay, we're coming in now. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Minith. What brings you here today? Like I said, we simply have a few questions we'd like for you to answer. Would that be alright with you? But of course! I'd be happy to help in any way I can, officer. Is there some kind of trouble in the area? No, that's not it. This pertains to you specifically. We want to know about you and what brought you to Amorica Village. Could you start by telling us more about yourself? Well, this is a surprise. Seeing as you're police officers, I suppose I have no reason to not cooperate, though. Ahem. As I said, my name is Minute. I'm a corporate executive. I focus on product and business development. I'm visiting Amorica Village for an important business opportunity on behalf of the Quincy Company. Did you say the Quincy Company? Not ringing any bells, personally. You heard of them, Ellie? The Quincy Company is a famous international confectioner. They're one of the largest companies in the industry. You can buy their products in Crossbell, too. Yeah, it does sound familiar. I think I used to buy their chocolate as a kid. Huh. Excuse me for not having a sweet tooth. It's quite alright, young man. I may work for the company, but I've never been one for sweets either. I've got my current position thanks to my reputation as a salesman. Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to get us off track. It's fine. We're partially to blame. So, about that deal with the Amorica Village you mentioned, does that have anything to do with the village's chief's son, Derek? Derek told us it has something to do with the future of the village. What do you know? In that case, I suppose there's no sense in keeping it a secret. Derek and I have built a strong working relationship recently. That matches Derek's story. Could you elaborate? But of course! The Quincy Company is constantly seeking opportunities to grow our confectionery business. The head office tasked me with a project in that regard. And that is to establish a foothold for us and expand our business into Crossbell. In other words, you plan to establish a subsidiary of Quincy Company in Crossbell? Exactly. I began my search by visiting the department store in the city. That's when I found it. The luxurious, high-quality honey produced in Amorica Village. That honey is made using the lotus flowers fields in the village. Mr. Hayworth always praises it for how high quality it is. That's right, the honey has been produced using their bountiful lotus fields which have passed down for generations. Upon seeing it, it was like the goddess herself had shown me the way. I developed a plan for a brand new confectionery venture. I call it the Amorican Honey Company. The Amorican Honey Company? I won't deny it's pretty catchy. We'll be selling candies made primarily from Amorica's Village delectable honey. In order to do so, we'll need the full cooperation of the villagers. That's why I approached the next chief, Derek, with this proposal. I'd ask if he'd like to manage the construction of the factory, as well as the new business. Wouldn't that make Derek the manager of the Quincy Company's subsidiary? Naturally, my company would use our expertise in marketing to its full extent. The fields would also be overseen by our staff. We don't want to cause trouble for the villagers, after all. On the contrary, we'd like to make their lives easier. Where do you intend on building a factory, though? We're in the middle of discussions, but I was eyeing up their private property on Old Amorica Road. It is currently only used for storage, so I can't imagine this will be disagreeable. With those conditions, I can see why you're hopeful about this taking off, especially if you have Derek's backing with the goal of improving life in the village. Everyone comes out a winner, isn't that swell? Exactly! Derek's talent and strong sense of responsibility made me want to work with him. This is all I can tell you for now. Does that answer your questions? It does. Thank you for your cooperation. You'll have a much better grasp of what's been happening in the village lately. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss further? No, not right now. Sorry to take up your time. We'll be going now. No problem at all, officers. Come again anytime. Please, take care. Where do we even begin? That's quite a plan he's put together. Minute's plan with Derek is even more ambitious than I'd expected. That plan of his seems like a ton of work, but it could pay off big time. Like, damn, could you imagine? Anyway, I think we've got all the answers we're looking for. Yep, let's head back to Amorica Village. We need to report our findings to Chief Tolta. Can't believe this. Minute is with the Quincy Company? And that whole Amorican Honey Company business too. I never would have expected they were planning on something so grand. It involves the village's private property, no less. I didn't peg Derek to be the type of something to do something like this. Has Derek returned to the village yet? That's right. He didn't return to the village with Elkin earlier. He did say he'd be returning when we ran into him at the hotel, though. I wouldn't know. Derek doesn't come home very often these days. He started renting a room at the Ash Tree, to tell you the truth. Minith has been staying there as well. Maybe that's why Derek is staying there in the first place. He's been scheming something like this right under my nose all along. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing. I wouldn't be so sure. I'd hardly be surprised if moving into Ash Tree was Minith's idea. He may have been trying to prevent you from catching wind of what's going on. What do you mean? I'll let our dashing leader here handle the details. Ignoring the first part, I'll do my best to explain. Is there something more to this than we realize, Lloyd? Keep in mind I'm only speculating, but I do have my suspicions about this Minith character. What do you mean? The plan he laid out for us benefited everyone involved. The Morker gains new industry, while the Quincy Company gains a new subsidiary in a market they want to expand in. At a glance, this all seems well and good. Almost too good to be true, wouldn't you say? Well, now that you mention it... This does remind me of Minith selling Elkin a new orbital truck at a ridiculously low price. In this context, it now seems like an investment. An orbital truck isn't something you basically give to someone at random, not at how much they cost. I've never heard of someone selling for only 50,000 Mira until now. Which you two are getting at, is that he knows he's going to make that Mira back, doesn't he? That is very strange. A company as large as Quincy would normally sink this much Mira into an unproven startup. They wouldn't, would they? I don't like where this is headed. This leads me to believe that Minith has an ulterior motive, one that's guaranteed to make him a profit. This is all conjecture, however. I simply want you to keep what we're saying in mind. I will. I'll have to be very careful about what might happen next. And kudos on the fine investigative work, Triple S. I feel as though I finally understand what's happening here. Thank you for your help. Happy to, Chief Tolta. Are you saying you can handle it from here? We could continue investigating if you like. That's alright. We've done more than enough for now. As soon as I heard about the plan to build a factory on our property, I knew I could not support such a thing. Now I'll speak to Derek as the chief of this village and try to persuade him to abandon this plan of his. Perhaps that would be for the best. We'll be excusing ourselves then. You can follow up with us if you need anything on this matter. Of course, if the need arises, I'll be sure to call you again. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. This is probably a good time to mention that I will not be having streams starting from this Saturday to next Saturday, as there's some personal life stuff that's going to be taking over the place the next weeks, and I will be unable to stream properly. Like, I could stream, but it just wouldn't turn out very well. So I'll be taking another 1 week break. And so for that also means for this week, I'll be having longer sessions, closer to about the 3.5 hour mark-ish, to make up for that. But after that, we'll be back to more Azure as well. So ideally, I would like to finish Chapter 3 within this week, hopefully, or at least get to near the conclusion of it. But I will do my best, and we shall see. It's been bugging me for a while. I don't get what this independence thing is. Wow. There you guys are. I think Adios, you're here. You came to help me out, right? Never change, Raymond. Wait, are you by yourself? I don't see Chief Inspector Donovan anywhere. Yeah, something kinda happened. You mind if I give you a quick rundown? Please do. According to the details of the request, you're after the counterfeit dealer again? You got that right. The legal reforms instated by the new mayor allows us to crack down on this sort of thing. The 2nd Division has been beefing up its efforts as a result. Anyway, that counterfeit dealer managed to worm her way into Crossbell again. I've been staking her out for the longest time until I finally catch her in the act again. Are all of you talking about the same one that came through Tangram Gate earlier this year? What kind of person did they end up being, actually? Oh yeah, I forgot you gave us a hand in guiding the passengers. Let's see, how do I describe her? Foul-mouthed, boisterous, surprisingly quick on her feet for her age. To sum it up, I'd say she was a bat out of Gehenna. A what? That wasn't what I was expecting. I'd like to meet her. So, you've caught her all by yourself? Damn fine work catching that slippery rod again, Raymond. Yeah, about that. She managed to get away in the end, at a frightening speed too. She has learned nothing. Is it safe to assume our little counterfeit dealer is hiding inside the train station right now? Bingo! Man, I knew you guys were quick-witted. It looks like she's trying to make a break for Arabonia. I'm guessing she thinks she already shook us off her tail. I saw her walking on platform 2, and now she's patiently waiting for the train. There's still some time before the next train bound for the Empire arrives. This is our chance to catch her. Pump the brakes. If it's really gonna be that easy, what did you call us here for then? Funny story. You'll get a kick out of this. Inspector Donovan's busy, so I'm handling the case. Problem is, I kinda lost the confidence to be able to catch her on my own. Raymond, well, confidence aside, I can't deny that you're short-handed right now. Hospital Station is a large area to cover on your own. If the perimeter isn't secured, she could escape. Now you're getting it. I have no choice but to call in some backup. If I'm gonna take down this counterfeit dealer once and for all, I'm gonna need the help of the SSS. Namely, I need some of you to be on the lookout to make sure she doesn't try to slip out of the station. I figured, what the hey? You've already caught her once before. You guys can take her down again. Sure, we'd be glad to help. Oh, awesome. Thanks, I owe you big time. First things first, let's figure out who's gonna help with the rest. Which of you is gonna come with me? How do you guys want to split up? Considering you're a detective yourself, I think you should assist him, Lloyd. I'm a little worried leaving it all up to Detective Raven. Hey, I heard that. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't deny I feel better with Lloyd tagging along. Alright, we have 2 detectives now. I think it'd be a good idea to bring one more person for support. The other 4 can stay on lookout duty. I'll bring Noel with me. You're up, Noel. Yes, sir. The rest of you keep an eye on the station exits. Remember who we're dealing with. Anything could happen. Stay sharp, guys. I haven't spotted them yet. They may have boarded the train already. Let's hurry. Train bound for Calvor is going to leave soon. I wonder where our counterfeit dealer is hiding. Pretty sure I spotted her somewhere around here earlier. Is that her over there? Oh, fellow trader, eh? How business in Carswell go? Not well, I'm afraid. I had a rough go of it because of a business rival. That's unfortunate. Honestly, people like them are a disgrace to our industry. No, I think that was a failing on my part. That's why I'm starting fresh in Arabonia. Your determination as a trader is admirable. Maybe it was fated that we meet like this. If you like, I can introduce you to some of my connections in Arabonia. Oh my, really? Thank you, kind sir. I think I'll take you up on that offer. Actually, you won't be taking up any offers at all. What? Crossville Police, Special Support Section. Long time no see, ma'am. So this is the counterfeit dealer you guys arrested? Bet you thought you lost us. You're not getting away this time. Wait, what the heck is going on? Counterfeit dealer? What are you going on about? Ugh. State law has been amended since we last crossed paths. We're taking you in on suspicion of illegal trading. We have the station surrounded. You have nowhere to run. Why don't you turn yourself in already? Don't screw with me, you brats! What? Holy... Oh, what? You cornered me so I couldn't escape! This is the second time too! How dare you screw with me! You're all a bunch of snakes. This is why I despise the police. If you didn't want to be caught, you shouldn't have shown up at Crosswell State. Shut up! I don't care if I'm surrounded. Try to catch me! I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Snap out of it, Lloyd! Right. Yeah, after her. All exits and entrances are covered, so we just need to catch her. What the? Screw those brats. If they got me surrounded here, I'll just find a different route. This is my ticket out of here. You're kidding me! Did she really just do that? Why, I just have to be playing tricks. How desperate can she be? Man, what the hell am I gonna tell Inspector Donovan? Let's roll out, Noel. Yes, sir. Wait, don't tell me. Seriously? Are you actually gonna chase after her? How else are we gonna arrest her? We don't have a choice. We're going on ahead. Well, what do I do? I can't leave it all to the SSS. Ah! That's 2 games now where we jump on a moving train. Are you okay, Raymond? If you want, we can take things from here. I'm fine. The inspector assigned me to this case, so I can't back down now. Besides, I'm not gonna let you two have all the fun. Now you're talking. Thanks for the reinforcement, Detective. Now we just have to find the counterfeit dealer again. Damn, Lloyd. She must have jumped down to one of the cars. With clarity, she was starting from the rear, she won't have anywhere to hide. Let's go, Raymond. We're right behind you. She won't get away this time. Did that old lady just hop down from the roof? Yeah, who the heck is she? Shut your mouths and stop gawking. This isn't a show. She's a demon. There she is. Damn it. How are you brats so persistent? Don't you know when to quit? If anything, we should be the ones saying that to you. Escape isn't an option. Put your hands up and surrender peacefully. Yeah, give it up already. Ha! I thought you might say that. You listen well, you whippersnappers. So long as Eidos' light shines on this continent, I will never be caught. Never! What the hell is she talking about? Never mind, we can't let her get away. Get back here! The train is finally moving again. I can finally get some rest. Yes, it's time to bid farewell to Crossbell. I forget that some of our comrades were caught by Heiue. That simply means they were not adequately prepared. Their failures are on their own. Regardless, we will one day pay Heiue back in kind. What was that, gentlemen? Pardon me for intruding on your lively conversation. What? You're... Heiue? Damn it, you tell us here? Did you think that Mr. Kao would allow you to escape so easily? Gentlemen from the anti-immigration faction, I'll have to ask you to come with us. Once we reach Altair, we'll be disembarking and boarding a train headed right back to Crossbell. This is bad. Out of my way, bozos! Hmm? Ugh! What? Damn my damn it. Did I tell you numbskulls to get out of my way? Crap, I just can't stand here. What the hell? This is Granny. Let me ask you something. Were these guys giving you a hard time? Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for the assist, lady. You kinda saved us. Listen, I don't know what you did to piss these goons off, but beggars can't be choosers. I need all the help I can get. If you have any sense of gratitude whatsoever, fall in line and come with me. Who knows? I might just be your ticket to freedom. What? Really? You heard me. Chop chop, boys! Right. Wait! Ugh. What just happened? She's back on the roof again? It looked like there were other people following her too. Mother told me she had reinforcements on the train all along. This can't be. Not all of her subordinates should be in custody. I'm not sure either, but we have to chase after them all the same. You're right. No other choice but to head back on the roof. What the hell? Are they? I remember it was the anti-immigration faction from the Republic. The terrorists that targeted the trade conference. Damn crossbow police. I don't know what you're doing here, but we're not about to be arrested. Pursue us and die. That is your only warning. Suspects confirmed. Armed and dangerous. But why are they helping out the counterfeit dealer all of a sudden? Regardless, we're not about to bend to the will of terrorists just because they threatened us. You're coming with us. Surrender! They are? Oh, wait! I love the idea that we're fighting on a train. Oh, you got some health on you, buddy. Damn it, Raymond. Raymond, I'm not gonna lie. You're not doing that well, buddy. Ow. Ow. Raymond. We gotta work on a few things. Raymond! Hit a shot, bro! There you go! Are they for real? Blondie aside, the other two look like they mean business. Whatever, we've bought some time. Pull back! Yeah! That was nuts! Damn it, we let them get away again. Yes, but there's nowhere left for them to run. Let's move in and make the arrest. Stop! You brats just don't know when to give up! I should have known these random idiots would be useless. Good help, it's just so hard to find these days. At the end of your rope. There's nowhere left for you to run. Surrender, now! You three as well. Yeah, you heard the man. Ah, damn. It's just some punk kids, too. I swear to the god, it's kids these days. What are you talking about? Can't you see there's no point in trying to escape? Huh, isn't it obvious? You think you're so damn smart, don't you? Don't cut your chickens before they hatch. Once we reach Altair, I'll have you right where I want you. The Republic is my turf. I'll have the home field advantage, get it? As soon as we pull the station, it's game over for you punks. Got to be kidding me. You're still planning to run away after all this? You're cornered on top of a moving train for Adios' sake. Ha, now listen here, you baby-faced twerp. There is no chance on Adios' green earth that I'll be caught. Try as much as you'd like. You'll never take me alive! Now, do you get it, huh? Whoa. Please take us with you. Are you all out of your minds? We keep telling you there's no possible way you can escape. Randy had you pegged the first time we met. You really are off your rocker. It's too bad for her. We're not letting them get away. If you don't make this arrest, the inspector's gonna have my ass. You can't let him down. You're absolutely right, Raymond. Couldn't agree more. That's why this ends here. Everyone go! Fight until they're fully restrained. How many times must I say it? You feeling lucky, punks? Go ahead and try it! Get 'em, boys! Tando. So actually, you have to make it so that the merchant herself doesn't actually die for extra DP. So let's start with this. They won't die. There we go. That'll help. Raymond, you fuck. Oh, you fucked up. You're in my zone, y'all. How'd I miss? Oh, Raymond, come on, that was your chance, man, for the win. Whew. We did it. This can't be happening. Come on, you good-for-nothings. Pull yourself together and defend my honor. My leg. Oh, crap. Why, you. How dare you? If that's how you want to find. Let's see you stop me. I'll jump. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I really would not recommend that. You're going to have to break more than a hip. You're going to break more than a hip if you survive, that is. Damn it. She's tenacious, I'll give her that. Terrorists can't even compare to her stubbornness. Yeah, seriously. Anyway, we've apprehended them. What now, Raymond? Oh, right. We'll be in Altair soon, so I guess our best bet will be handing them over to the Republican Army. Yeah, that's a good call. They should all be Calvardian citizens. That's probably for the best. Alright, if he has the conductor, he should be able to contact Altair Station and let them know we have a delivery to make. Allow me to thank the Crossbow Police for their hard work. We'll take over from here. You can trust their custody to us. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for the help. Get moving. Damn you! You'll pay for this! You'll all pay for this! That's enough out of you. Don't tell me what to do, you pissant soldier! Don't you know how to treat a lady with respect? Innocent? Take her away. I hope we never have to see her again. No objections. We intend to make sure that this never happens again. Thank you once again. Be careful on your way home, you three. We will, and thank you too. I hope we did enough. I would have preferred to be the ones to make the actual arrest. I feel the same. I wish we could have done it ourselves. What's important is that she didn't escape, though. I'd say that's mission complete. Yeah, that's true. And that means I get to keep my ass. Whew. Now I just have to write a report for Inspector Donovan. Point taken, and good luck with that, Raymond. So, are you all set to make our way back to Crossbow City now? Right. No reason to stay here any longer than we have to. Sure, but since we're here, why not get some sightseeing in? Are you serious? Some other time, Raymond. This result was not as planned. The important thing is that we didn't let the stragglers escape. For now, let's return and report in to Master Cow. Of course. Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder what was gonna happen with them. After pulling Lloyd from the gift shop, the three finally bid farewell, the Republic farewell. Even I didn't peg you as ballsy enough to go all the way to Calvar for this one, Lloyd. Sheesh, I would have thought it turned out that way. Sorry everyone, calling you was kind of lost in the shuffle of all the chaos. Well, we managed to apprehend the counterfeit dealer, so all's well that ends well. I agree. At least we solved the case. Well, I need to get back to the 2nd Division's office and write a report. Guess that means I'm dipping for now. Keep up the good work, Detective Raymond. Man, you guys really helped me out today. Don't think I had a chance in hell of arresting that old bat on my own. I won't forget this one. We were just doing our job. The SSS is always ready to help CPD comrades, Raymond. If you say so, I'll drop you a line if I need your help again. Damn, dude. What a quest. What a quest indeed. Lloyd is not looking too good. Let's take a nap for him. Because the next quest we're doing is the monster extermination one. To Mains. I need to go to the old mine, so that's around... I think just go to the village anyway. I think we could just enter from here. Man, they love putting Tio and Randy back in the party. Oh, I have to actually go all the way there? Oh, okay, well. Then I need to go to the old mines. That's fine, we can just walk there. There's also that area that we have never really walked into. Well, the old mines are just one room away. It's not like it's far or anything. And now I gotta go to the boss area. So I believe there's a shortcut, right? There should be a shortcut around here. Good way to earn some sepets too by just sniping everybody. Oh no, it was this way. Hang on. There we go. It's a ladder here. Oh boy, sets down as possible in water and space. Okay. Man, that one's so good. Oh boy, it causes confusion! Hi, oh, that's not good. Look at that. It was hiding a craft book. I think this is one geared towards Tio and Noel style. Shall I begin testing it, Noel? I'm game if you are. Let's do this, Tio. Blast Hammer. Nice. Lloyd learned Quelling Smash. And both of these are pretty good, but Lloyd's never going to be in the support position. Not with me. Okay, this next one is the gourmet one, which is a little bit weird. But let's get out of here first before we start looking into what the details of that one is. Have I gone fishing at the waterfront district yet? Probably. Welcome to the Crossbow News Service. You're the SSS, correct? Yeah, good morning. We're here about a request that was sent to us. Something about needing help with the gourmet guy. Thank you all for coming. Are you able to start the request right away? Yeah, we can begin whenever. Understood. In that case, I'll have you go to the second floor to hear the details of the request from the person in charge. Hello, my dearest SSS. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had a feeling it was going to be you, Grace. The probability was always high. Oh, come on. Can't you show a little enthusiasm? It's been a long time since we last worked together. If I recall correctly, last time we put a support request was to go all around Crossbow. Wait, just what are you playing us have to do this time? This request said something about a gourmet guy, did it not? Bingo! I got a proposal from Crossbow Business Owners Association a while back. Something about him being inspired by Mayor Croy. They wanted to work with the CNS to make a gourmet guy. In conjunction with the Business Owners Association. What exactly do they want you to do? Basically, they want to feature the best restaurants around Crossbow State. In addition to the covers, they're going to offer discounts to readers. You know how it is. Cross-spelling Mira local and all that jazz. Pretty nifty little plan, wouldn't you say? I think I get it. That sounds fairly innovative. Okay, let's cut to the chase. Part of this feature is going to be gourmet recommendations by Crossbow's most prominent figures. For example, Maria Belcroix from the IPC and Ilya, Theodore, and Eugene from Arc and Seal. The goal is to introduce everyone to the favorite dishes of Crossbow's most famous citizens. And that's where the SSS comes in. You'll be taking part 2. That is quite the request. I can't deny that it's piqued my interest. But does the SSS really belong in a lineup like that? I ain't too keen on it either. It's always nice to be shoulder to shoulder with Ilya and Mariabelle, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we're going to be catching eyeballs if we're in your article like they will. In other words, we're the filler. No way, you can't seriously think that, can you? You guys have been blowing up. You've got a real fan base these days. In fact, we've been getting a lot of requests to snap secret shots of you all living your day-to-day lives. Please do not. I'm just joking. Anyway, what's important is you guys are popular in your own right. If it weren't the case, I never would have asked you in the first place. Fair enough. So, how should we proceed with this request then? You're on board? Well, let me give you the details. First, you're going to go to all the restaurants and food carts on the list and try their food for yourselves. Then I want you to find a dish that speaks to your soul. Got it? It's got to be the bee's knees. Finally, I want you all to write a little critique that will be used by the CNS. So we have to go to every spot around the state and find something we like. No problem. What if we can't find anything we like? Have some faith, Noel. You know how big Crossbell is. I'm sure you can find at least one thing that makes you swoon. But if it really comes to that, I'll just have you read a little bit about all the spots you checked out. But that's the last result, though. Ideally, I'd want you to all introduce the readers to your new favorite dish. Which means we're headed to at least 6 different places. Anything we should watch out for, like any off-limits places? Let me think. Oh yeah, sorry, but all the spots in Bishalem have already been covered, as someone else is doing the bars. Other than that, knock yourselves out. What a shame. That takes Trinity off the list too. Too bad. I'm sure Abbas will be disappointed to miss out on potential business. Sorry, Wazzy. I'll put in a word for the guy who's handling the bars. Oh, and I've already gotten in contact with all eligible restaurants, so don't worry about the tab. We're paying. As long as you identify yourselves, they'll be happy to serve you their signature samples. Sounds lovely. So just have to try 6 spots, excluding bars and anywhere in Michelin. Now the main challenge we're facing ourselves in rationing. It's going to be a lot of food for each of us to find something we really like. Yeah, there's no rush. Take your time and savor those meals. Once you're all done, come back here and report your findings to the CNS. If I'm not in, let Tria know, and I'll get back to the office in a jiffy. Got it. We'll be off then. Alright, so for this one, it's a little tricky, but we need to speak to specific people, and on the 3rd day is when we'll turn it in. Okay, so first we need to talk to this guy. I won't read everything. There's like 11 places to try. But basically we just need to talk to them to have us try their recipes. And the last one at St. Ursula's Medical College takes 3 days. That's what we're going to turn in on day 3. But certain people will not be available on day 3. So for those watching the archive, feel free to pause and read the dialogue in the meanwhile. I will give my voice a tiny little break with this little side quest, even with water. There's been a lot of talking done today. But it's all a good fun. The glorious noodles. Alright, that's the first one. And then we can go to the admin district. Talk to you. I want to believe you. Hey, look at that. God. I don't know, man. Anything with just like acidic tomatoes as juice just does not seem like it's a good idea for a recipe. Septi-colored sherbet. Gelato revolution. Isn't that no, it's not. Okay, I thought that was Cecile's mom. Before I've surpassed you. Bennett, you're trying. Tsundere alert! Central Square. There is isn't it Vincept? Yeah. Herb pasta. Enjoying spaghetti. Yes, that's an emotion right there. East Street, probably in Long Lao. Yep. My peerless fried rice. And these guys have been eating all day. Yeah, we want everybody to have a favorite dish. That's it for here, so now we gotta drive over to Mines. Stamina steak. Try the steak with the beer and you'll be back to mining in no time. Then head over to Amorga Village. I bet I know who's gonna be making our meal here. Go on. And he would make it rice. I want to try and make some rice one day, but it's very tricky. But I also want to go to a place and try rice one time. It's tricky because as a vegetarian, they use demi-glace on top in certain restaurants, which I can't have. But if they just have straight egg and whatever, the fried rice that goes inside it, I don't know the exact type of, like if it's fried rice or whatnot, but I could have that at least. Yeah, I can't eat chicken. But it sounds amazing. Then we go to Belgard Gate, on the opposite side of the state. I like how I do like this quest though, because it has you going to all the different inns that sell food across the entire state. It's pretty cool. It's a cool quest. Tricky, but a good one. Another hot pot. Whew. That sounds pretty interesting, actually. And then finally, Ursula Village. This one takes 3 days to do. Yeah, so we'll come back in a few days to get that one. But alright, that's all the side quests. We can now work on the cryptids. So the first one involves us going to Boathouse. There's nobody here. Sheesh, that's one creepy monster. Gets any closer to the boathouse, we're totally screwed. Right, we better find refuge the second something like that happens. Though for now, we'll have to wait for the CGF to come out here. Whoa, if it isn't Lloyd. Long time no see, Sir Dan. We heard a cryptid was sighted here? A cryptid, you say? That's a fitting name if I ever heard one. But yes, that cryptid or whatever it is suddenly appeared yesterday evening deep within the swamp. We contacted the CGF to come take care of it, but no word yet. Are you guys here to deal with it, Lloyd? Yes, the CGF transferred the request to us. Could you tell us all the details of the situation, please? Okay, so like I said, it all started yesterday evening. We were suddenly shocked by the strangest animal cry we'd ever heard. There were some suspicious shadows moving deep within the part of the marsh that's been sealed off. So we decided to check it out. That was when we spotted the cryptid. After that, we immediately made a report to the CGF. We thought about evacuating, but just stayed back there. It hasn't even begun to creep over to the boathouse. But just to be safe, we've been taking turns monitoring the situation since last night. A wise decision. Did anything particular happen while you were watching it? Not that I know of. Well, there's one thing. We approached it from afar and could tell it was definitely hostile, but something was strange. I'm not sure how to put this, but I think the reason it hasn't come over here is because it can't. It seems immobile. We obviously can't confirm it, though. I see. So it suddenly appeared, and you think it can't move. Might have something to do with all that spatial distortion stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. We're going to investigate the swamp now, Sir Dan. Okay, you're going to exterminate it, right? I'll unlock the gate for you then. Alright, you're good to go. It's all up to you now. Yeah, you can count on us. Are we good to go? Yep, as we'll ever be. Where are you at? Woo! You are a biggie! Genju. Yeah, look at you, you're a biggie. I'll make my save here then. Let's give this a shot. Oh no, he has friends. Space. Space as well. Stats down can be done, which is good. Alright. 21,000, 16,000. Okay. Let's work on Big Boy here. I don't have it. That. This will have to do, I guess. Should be overall a pretty easy fight if I keep going this way. Of course, I'm going to be taking a crit. Lloyd definitely needs healing when he gets a chance. Maybe I could have brought Tio in for this fight, actually. That might have been a better option, because she also has high amounts of EP for this fight, but that's okay. Oh, Randy killed him. Nice. Now she's taking care of the little one. Nice and easy. And I got MP2 out of that.
さすがに手強かったな。
それにやっぱり不思議な消え方をしたわね。ティオちゃん、場の歪みの方は？ダメです。上位三属性が働いたままです。
たく、一体何が原因なんだ。
どうやら幻獣そのものが原因じゃなさそうだけど。やっぱりもう一方も当たってみる必要がありそうだな。
These flowers are beautiful. Something strange about their pale blue glow, though. Oh, Lloyd, were you able to take down the cryptid? Yeah, we managed. You should still be careful, but I doubt it's coming back anytime soon. Really? Well, that's a relief. Now we can devote ourselves to the way of the rod again. Yeah, we owe you one. Hey, Lloyd, do me another solid and take this as thanks, will you? Is this a new fishing rod? Sure is. It's a rod I put together to take down the Imperial Fishing Club. You'll be able to reel up way bigger catches with this bad boy. Wait, you made this, Peter? He may not look the part, but Peter's a real pro craftsman. He sometimes makes brand new fishing rods by messing with stuff that's on the market. It's real helpful too, since he kind of sucks at fishing. Shut up, Copan. No one asked for your commentary. Still, thanks a bunch for this. Thanks for a bunch for this really nice fishing rod. Yeah, boy. I might bring Tio for the next fight so that we have high arts representation. $298, $366, $490, $429, yeah. Honestly. No one has A-Reflect? That's cool. Oh, someone's close, yeah. Oh yeah! Oh, it's a brown one. Ah, shucks. That's easy to fix. Okay. Ellie can get ingenuity back again. So close. No, she still has no space arts, but that's okay, because I have her, and I have her, and I have you. That'll be pretty helpful if I do say so myself.
どうしますか？
I have money now, don't I? I have a little bit more money.
どうしますか？
How come your ATS goes down? What the fuck? Okay. Cool. Now we're good.
よし行くか。どこに行こうかな。さあ行くぞ。到着だ。あれはい
つの間にこんな。前に来た時は空いていませんでしたよね。
何かの弾みで埋まってた入り口が開いちまったのかもしれねえな。
で、ここを抜けた先に幻獣がいるわけだね。場の異常の気配はどうだい？
今のところはっきりとは。ただ妙な気配は感じます。そう。
とにかく入ってみるしかないだろう。
Stupid cryptid. You never would have looted me had it not blown. You never would have looted me if it had if not blown my if me had it not blown my hiding spot. Ah, blah da 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 da.
Otto.
いたか。
Oh, look at that! It's a pretty monster, though. You have to admit, it's a really well designed and pretty monster.
ティオちゃん、場の歪みの方はどう？
It's like a creepypasta Lapras.
同じく上位三属性の発言を確認。やはり原因は不明です。
やっぱりか。
どうやら幻獣そのものが原因じゃなさそうだけど。
ロイドさん、早速仕掛けますか？
ああ、慎重に行こう。やっやっ。はい。よし。 幻獣出現全力で行くぞ。
了解です。
よし。
Probably weak to space again. Oh, it's only one person? Damn, dude. Oh, you caused faint! Nice! That's cool. And you're weaker to Mirage. Oh, shit.
やっ
That's not good.
エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だな。エニグマ駆動。
行きます。エニグマ駆動。やっ。
We're not doing that much damage on it though.
よーし。エニグマ駆動。
Yeah, I need a max guard on this one just in case. Can Ellie's Wild Swan get there? Yeah, it can.
エニグマ駆動。
I wish Ellie could get a turn in. Really wish Ellie could get a turn in. Oh, damn. Nice. I wonder how much damage this would do. Not a lot. You wouldn't get a turn in again, would you? Better this than not. No! Don't die. Yes. Okay, we all lived. That's a start. That's a start. We all lived.
立て直さないと肉も負けられない。みんなに力をいや
There we go. Trickier, but not impossible. 6-3.
やれやれ、こっちの方も手強かったね。
でも消え方は同じ。
やっぱり場の歪みってのは続いたままかよ。
そうですね。ただ何か具体的な原因がありそうな気はします。
具体的な原因、例えばどんな？
先ほどから私の感覚が歪みにか乱されていて、むしろ皆さんの方が原因を見つけられるかもしれません。そう？
よし、この付近を捜索してみよう。場の歪みをもたらしているものが必ずあるはずだ。
了解しました。
手当たり次第探してみっか。
If I could move these two around. Didn't change a whole lot, but I think that helped a little bit regardless. Shadow Blade is 12 with 4 of each. Actually, then this was a bad idea. This needs to be... something like that. There's actually a fishing spot here.
ここなら釣れそうだな。
But at least this one here opened up a path to this perfect fishing spot. Lloyd, you silly goose.
それ。それ。まあこんなもんかな。
Already got that one.
それ。え？
I think a lot of the fish, though, that we're gonna be missing is all stuff that I'll need, like, carps and eels for to fish with as bait.
よし、ゲットだ。
I have 5 carps, but, like, I think remember, like, last time we needed, like, casagines and all that other fun stuff.
それ。
But at least if I can get a good, like, 60% of them, I think as I did last time, then we'll be good for the end of the game when we need to get all the rest of the fish.
え？
Come on now. Oh, we already have one of those.
それ。 この花は
確か東クロスベル街道方面の沼地で。
ああ、そういや見かけたな。
すごく綺麗な花ですね。見たことがありませんけど、なんていう名前なんでしょうか。
まさかとは思うけど、いや、試す価値はあるか。
ロイド。
何？その花を摘んでいくつもりかい？
ああ、 ちょっとかわいそうだけど。
なんだ。
これは今のは何か空間が揺らいだような。
ティオ、場の歪みの方は？
上位三属性の気配が消滅しました。すでにこの一帯に異常は感じられません。
そうか。
ちょっと待て。まさかその青い花が異常を引き起こしてたのかよ。
まあそういうことだろうね。そのちっぽけな花程度にそんな力があるとも思えないけど。
信じられない。
一体どういう花なんでしょうか？
もうその花からはおかしな気配は感じませんが、とりあえずどこかで調べてもらった方がいいのでは？
そうだな。医科大学あたりもちょっと専門が違うだろうし。
とにかくなくさないよう保管しておきましょう。心当たりが見つかったら調べてもらえばいいじゃない。
ああ、そうするか。和ジ、
何か心当たりでもあるの？
いや、僕のうろ覚えかもしれないけど、教会の聖典に不思議な青い花の言い伝えがあった気がする。
おいおい、マジかよ。
いや、だいぶ前に流し読みした時に見かけた気がするんだけど、エリーとか心当たりはないかい？
私もさすがに聖典の全てに目は通していないけど、でも確かにそんなくだりを読んだ気がするわ。不思議な力を持っているという青き花の言い伝えを。
それって
少なくとも教会関係者に確認する価値はありそうです。
そうだな。マーブル先生かリースさんのどちらかに相談してみるか。
そうね、どちらも適任だと思うわ。
よし、そんじゃクロスベル大聖堂に向かうか。
Interesting indeed. But before we go in just into the cathedral proper, there's a couple things we can actually do in the cemetery area.
そろそろ夕方か。今日中に報告書は提出したいし、なんとか情報を集めないとな。
ええ、手がかりがあるといいんだけど、とりあえずリースさんがマーブル先生を訪ねてみるんですよね。
ああ、まずは日曜学校の教室を訪ねてみよう。
おや、君たちは。
Ian Grimwood.
イアン先生。
ご無沙汰しています。何でも最近相当お忙しくされてらっしゃるそうです。
そうなのか。
いや、実は例の国家独立に関する憲法草案の作成を市長に頼まれてね。
憲法、自治州法ではなくですか？
憲法というのは国家存立の基本条件を定めた根本的な法律になるの。国の統治権や仕組み、大原則を定めた最高法規で他国の干渉を許さないものよ。国家としての体裁を持つためには絶対欠かせないものになるわね。
また難しげな代物だな。
しかしイアン先生ならばまさに適任ではないかと。
市長が熱心に頼んでくるから断りきれなくってね。まあ私個人としても彼のアイデアには賛成だ。実現は困難かもしれないが、せめて力になれないかと思ってね。
そうですか。
ひょっとして息抜きがてらお祈りにでも来てたのかな？
ああ、ちょっと煮詰まっていたがいい気分転換になったようだ。やはり人間困った時はエイドス頼みというのも悪くないね。
確かに言えてるっすね。
本当にお疲れ様です。
君たちの方こそ。そろそろ夕方だが、もしかして仕事できたのかい？
ええ、ちょっと教会関係者に相談したいことがありまして。
事情がありそうだね。 こちらも忙しくはあるが、何か力になれそうなこと、君たちならば大歓迎だ。
ありがとうございます。
お気をつけてお帰りください。
忙し
ええ、憲法草案ともなると相当なものが求められるから、下手なものを発表してしまったらそれだけで帝国、共和国あたりから説得力なしと言われるだろうし。
僕たちの忙しさとは気苦労も違うんだろうね。それはそうと、日曜学校の教室を訪ねるのかい？
ああ、行ってみよう。
But first, this way. Should be somebody here, yep. And then we can also examine Guy's grave for an optional scene as well. If you don't mind me asking, I've known your older brother's grave was here, Lloyd. But what about your parents? Now that you mention it, you and Guy lost your parents when you were young, right? Yeah, it was 15 years ago. Honestly, I was so young that I don't remember it very well. All I know is that they passed away in an orbital airship accident. It was on a new ship that had just gone into commission. An airship accident? That's terrible. So because it was a new commercial airship, it may not have been safe to use yet. Yeah, the ship went down in a mountain range. They never were able to recover any remains. I may have been too young, but I know Guy was devastated. To make matters worse, he then had to raise his little brother all by himself. I only wish I could repay him for all those years. Lloyd, I doubt your big bro ever saw it as a burden. That's right. When he spoke of Lloyd, he called him a natural baby face with a helpless disposition. And not much has changed since. Still, can you imagine little baby Lloyd at 3 years old? He must have been adorable. I can see it, honestly. He was probably so cute and cuddly that you just want to hug him. That might be a little too easy to imagine. Guys, knock it off! Anyway, sorry for taking up our time. Let's head into the cathedral. Unfortunately, Noel does not have a extra scene as well with her grave.
今日はキーヤは参加してないようですが。
君たち。
エラルダ大司教、お疲れ様です。
君たちは確かクロスベル警察のものだったな。シスターマーブルに用かね。
はい、とある植物について相談したいことがありまして。
植物か。それは薬草か何かかね。
いえ、そういうわけではない。
なんでも聖典に載ってるかもしれないって話っすけど。
ほう。ならば私が代わりに話を聞いてもいいが、これでも薬草や植物全般にはそれなりに知識があるのでね。
Man, I did not think this guy would have such a deep voice. I don't remember it being so deep.
そういえば、ルピナス草の件ではお世話になりました。
まあ、君たちが良ければだ。私は執務室に下がっている。良ければ訪ねてくるがいい。
Is that Cassius Bright?
相変わらず厳格そうな方ですね。
でもせっかくだし相談してみましょう。
No, she's a traitor. From the behind, it looks like what Cassius would wear. Same hairstyle too for his model.
失礼します。特務支援課の者です。
ああ、入りたまえ。話を聞こうか。聖典に載っているという植物とのことだとか。
いえ、まだそうだと決まったわけではありませんが。
まずはこれまでの経緯を一通りお話しします。
時、空、四季の気配に深い。
以前報告させていただいた唐や総員の魔獣とも違っていて。
そういえば
前に教会に相談してみるって ましたよね。
その花というのは今持っているのかね。
あ、はい。光は失われていますが。
これは
ひょっとして。
やはり何か心当たりが。
いや、残念ながら心当たりはないな。
え？
おいおい、そりゃねえっすよ。
どう考えても心当たりがありそうな反応でした。
ないものはないだけ。こちらから誘ってなんだが、お引き取り願おうか。これでも忙しい身なのでな。
そんな。
ああ、シスターマーブルに聞いたところで無駄だぞ。博識な彼女であってもその花のことは知らぬはずだ。逆にもし知っていればいささか問題になるのだがな。
それって
どう考えても知ってる前提の発言だよね。
どう言われようとも私の答えは変わらない。たとえ警備隊のソーニャ司令が直接訪ねてこようともな。
ロイド、失礼しましょう。これ以上お聞きしても無駄だわ。
失礼します、大司教。
悪く思わないでくれ。
Okay, bro, if you say so.
おいおいおい、ちょいとばかり意地悪すぎやしねえか。
先輩。
でも後ろめたい雰囲気も特にありませんでしたね。まるで私たちに隠すのが正しいことだと思っているような。
おそらく何らかのタブーがあるんだろうな。それもマーブル先生が知らないほどのタブーが。
やれやれ、そんな風に言われると余計に知りたくなるだけだけどね。こうなったら全部の聖典を一から読み漁ってみるかい。
でも聖典全部となると膨大な数になるし、私が昔読んだのってどのあたりのくだりだったかしら。
多分普通の聖典には詳しくは載っていないはずです。
あなたは
リーさん。お静かに。このまま礼拝堂から出て寄宿舎まで来てください。
Bless you, Rias, for being so good.
どうします？
彼女は確か聖杯騎士団の関係者という話だな。とにかく行ってみよう。
それがいいわ。さあ、こちらへ。あまり他の方々には見られたくありませんから。
はあ。
失礼します。なるほど。確かにこれは大司教ならば口を閉ざすのも無理ありませんね。
わかるのかよ、リスちゃん。
ええ、皆さんが採取された花、確かにとある聖典に記されている花である可能性は高そうです。と言っても正式な聖典ではなく、いわゆる下典にあたりますが。
下典。
つまり正式なものとは認められていない遺書ってことだね。
ええ、
教会内でも限られたものしか閲覧は許されていません。ですが騎士団に所属する者はそうした下典の閲覧を許されています。危険なアーティファクトの存在が記されているものが多いからです。
なるほど。
ではその青い花は一体どのように記されて？
下典の一つラダー記に青き花についての描写があります。七葉脈の真上に咲く吉兆とも強調とも取れる神秘の花。
Good and bad, huh?
その名もプレロマ草の記述が。
その名前は
Aroma grass.
その名前は
それって確か
That's right. Oh, shit. I see, I see.
教団の端末に残されてたっていうグノーシスの原料になった植物の名前かい？
はい。
まさかこんな場所でその名前を聞くとはな。
なるほど、そうでしたか。かの教団の残した謎については教会でもほとんど解明されていません。エラルダ大司教の意向もあり、ヨアヒム・ギュンターが起こした事件もほとんど調査されませんでしたが。ちょっと待ってください。その花が本当に例のグノーシスという薬物の原料だったとして、それが各地で発見されたことが何を意味してるんでしょう？
そうね、厳重の出現も気になるし、七葉脈の真上に咲く花、しかも吉兆とも強調とも取れる花ですか。
ああ、どうも嫌な符号だぜ。
とにかく俺たちだけで対処できる問題でもなさそうだ。一旦支援課に戻って詳細な報告書をまとめてみよう。リースさん、教えていただいた情報は警備隊やギルドに伝えても。
そうですね、なるべく私の名前を出さないでいただけるのであれば。
大司教にとったらスパイみたいな立場だろうからね。
もちろんそのあたりは極力配慮させていただきます。
ならば問題ありません。私の方も騎士団に連絡してから調査に入ってみるつもりです。お互い何か進展があったら情報交換するのはいかがですか？
ええ、喜んで。
よろしくお願いします。
Learned the others then returned to the SSS building, then quickly took together a report of the cryptids and the Paroma grass they discovered. The report was then sent to the CGF and Mercy Guild via the Orbital Network. After enjoying a late dinner with the Chief and Kia, they succumbed to the exhaustion of the day and went back to their rooms for a good night's sleep. Hello?
こりゃいい。こいつは最高だ。
Damn it, Wald!
これなら絶対にやつを。あんただ。問題ねえ。いつでも行ける。
Damn it, Wald!
ただし、やり方は俺に任せてもらうぜ。
なるほどな。例の薬の原料になった花か。そうなると警察にとっても人事じゃなくなってきたな。
ええ、引き続きギルドと協力して調査しようと思うんですが。
他に気になる案件は何か入っていませんか？
入っ ってると言えば入ってるが、どのみち国家独立の住民投票である程度の混乱は避けられねえだろう。今は不安要素の洗い出しの方が先決なはずだ。
確かにそうですね。
いわゆる危機管理ってやつだね。
しかしそうなると今日の方針はどうしましょう。拳銃の調査も私たちの担当は昨日のうちに終えてしまいましたし、
ま、ギルドの遊撃士どもを手伝うってのもありかもしれね
どうしたの？
気になることでもあるのかい？
いや、思ったんだけど一度ローゼンベルク工房を訪ねてみないか。
結社に関係があるっていう。
そうか、すっかり忘れてたな。
もちろん捜査令状がない以上強制だが、あの老人は前にこんな風にも言っていた。
だが今は特に話すことがあるわけでもあるまい。何か要件ができたら改めて訪ねてくるがいい。蓮に免じて話くらいは聞こう。
訪ねてみる価値はあるかもしれませんね。危険が伴うかもしれませんが。
確かにあの奇妙な少年の目的くらいは掴んでおきたいね。もしかしたらあの工房に滞在してるのかもしれないし。
賛成です。ただでさえ危険な外国勢力が台頭しているこの状況、これ以上怪しげな勢力を放置するわけにはいきません。そうね、まずは工房を直接訪ねてみる形でいいのね。
ああ、様子を見てみよう。場合によっては捜査令状を手配する必要があるかもしれない。
だな。よし、そんじゃあとっとと出かけるとすっか。
ねえみんなもうお仕事に出かけるの？
なあ、そのつもりだけど、キーヨは今日は図書館に行くんだったか。
雫のために展示の本を探そうかなって。お買い物して帰るけど、晩ご飯食べたいものある？お買い物って、キーヤちゃん大丈夫なの？確かに料理は何度も作ってもらっていますが。ママのお父さんとかオスカーからいつも買ってるし、デパートの食品コーナーのおばちゃんとも仲いいよ。
いつの間に。
まあ希望なら納得だぜ。
そうなるとちょいと涼しくなってきたし、鍋物なんかいいかもしれねえな。
いいですね。みんなで盛り上がれそうですし。
鍋っていうことはやっぱり東方風なのかな？
キーヤちゃん大丈夫？
なんとかなると思う。お出汁をちゃんと取りたいから、東通りの露店街にも寄らないと。
お、本格的じゃねえか。
帰ってきた時のお楽しみができましたね。
ありがとうキーヤ。今日はなるべく遅くならないように帰ってくるよ。
あれ？またよろしく。
Did I report all the other ones? I gotta check them. Another extermination, another merchant investigation. God dang it again! Temporary theme park job. Alright, and redelivering the misdeliveries. Aw, come on now.
いくつか新しい。
どうする？先に人形工房に行ってから片付けても良さそうだが。
いや、聞き込み次第ではどうなるかもわからない。急ぎの支援要請なんかは先に片付けておいた方がいいな。
そうですね。今日じゃあ準備ができたら参道の人形工房に行きましょう。
I think I reported all the other ones. I hope I did. That one's still going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. But then these are the new ones. All right. That was yesterday. Solid. So we're on day 2 of chapter 3. So next time on Trust Azure, we'll take care of all the stuff in day 2 of chapter 3. It includes the side quests and the main stuff as well. Interesting how the Pleroma grass is coming full circle and everything. So I'm curious to see how that's going to go. I almost thought this is when they would probably start talking about like the Azure tree or something like that, but that's a different conversation for later. As always, thank you all so much for coming out to the stream of Trails to Azure, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of the night. Goodbye.